All right, let's get going. You know what? I gotta make sure the everything's set up here. We'll have to check that out as we go on. I moved the camera, as you guys can see clearly. So instead of having it like right here, it was right here, over top the mic. I wanted more room. I wanted to be able to like relax, and now y'all can see more of me. So that's either a positive or a negative. But at any rate, hold on, let me get this going here. At any rate,
You said we need to lock on it.
let me get that going. Here we go. All right, cool. So, real quick, we got a shorter stream today than usual because it's the All-Star break, right? And I got the Home Run Derby on in there that comes on in about 2 hours. So I'll be listening to that. I'll be done before it's over, I think, because as you can see, instead of playing our normal 6-game stream like we always do, this week was the All-Star break. So we are going to only play 3 home games to the Lookouts, and we got this Futures game. So 4 games instead of 6. And the big difference here is our guys can be fully rested coming into it, which is nice. So we're going to be able to go ham right here. And then next week we head to Knoxville, which is really cool building that park. I just vacationed there a couple weeks ago. So this Futures game, I don't know who made the team. All right, if we go here and we look at the awards, it's only going to give us major leagues. So I got no idea who's making the MILB Futures game. I really don't know. I have to assume I made it. I would say Jimmy made it. I would have to think Dude made it. And majority is in there, and KP probably. I don't know anybody rest. I don't know about Chu. He should. I don't know about Philly. I don't know about Trucker, Buford, all the guys. I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, Natalie, how's it going? Look at me. I'm way back here. I moved the camera, Natalie. And I can't make it any closer. I like the camera where it's at, but that's like the biggest zoom. So you can see all of me. Look at that. Look at that big, strong arm. What do you think, Natalie? You can see more of me. If I stand up now, you could even see my bottom half. I do have shorts on. This is not OnlyFans, Natalie. Get your head out of the gutter. What is that? What did you put right there? What is that little #1 crown thing? Why do you have a #1 crown by you? What is that? You've been crowned the queen, I guess, Natalie. That's new. Well, congratulations, Natalie. All right, so here we go. This is what we're going to do. I think the way I need to do this, I have to go to the schedule. I got to click on it. I got to view today's games. And there it is. Now it's Schultz for. Oh, majority's all. Look, we know majority made it. There she is. Let me click on it. Play game. Play full game. We are national. All-Star game. Yeah. Oh, looks good. Majority. Oh, so here we go. Majority. KP. Bubba Chandler. Now, these are all different teams. So that was. Oh, let me explain to Natalie real quick. This is our all-star team, right, Natalie? I'm still thinking the camera's over there. It's not. It's in front of me. It's up on the TV. So these are the best of the best, Natalie. The game has decided who the best players are, and we're going to play a National versus American League game. These guys, do I see Natalie? Oh, Natalie. Well, hold on. This is starters. Never mind. Hold on. Or is that them? Oh, you didn't make it, Natalie. They didn't consider you the best of the best. I'm sorry. But you were the best on our team. Bullpen-wise. You really are. I don't see me. Hold the phone. Hold on. Are you serious? None of us made it? Oh, something's wrong. Ain't no way. Majority and KP are the only two blue Wahoos in the futures game. This is trash. I'm going to boycott it. Dude, there ain't no way. Me and Jimmy's home runs are through the roof. Now, this is all of minor league. It is single A, double A, triple A. It is mostly triple A. I'll give them that. It is the triple A guys are the ones on the verge of being sent to the majors. So double A is not the best of the best. But, dude. There ain't, Ethan Sales ain't better than Jimmy. He's a 66. Jimmy's a 90. All right, well, we're just gonna play the game. We're gonna. It is what it is at this point. Dude, that's some bull crap. I can't believe that. Who decided this nonsense? Oh, look at Majority. She got her card up there. She's angry. Boy, she is angry. Now, none of the stats or anything that happens in this game matters. It doesn't record the stats. Nothing's going to
Hello and welcome.
matter.
Thanks for joining us.
I can't believe we didn't have a single position player make the team.
It's the future stars from the
No
American
me.
League taking on the future
No Jimmy.
stars from the National League.
No, dude. That looks cool. Majority's missing her start.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
I am disappointed to say the least.
About to get started here and on the hill today.
13-3 or 13-1.
Power pitcher. She's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of her hand will explode.
All right, Majority, let's get it.
Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will.
Hey, Jimmy.
Carson
Jimmy's number 2.
leading things off and takes a strike.
You didn't make the team, Jimmy. Don't feel bad. None of us did.
There's that
None of us.
Ooh, nasty changeup right there, down. Just had him out in front.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Jimmy's number 2. Are they ranking who's good in the chat nowadays?
Challenge in this one, Singy. Excellent arm on the mound, and this lineup is going to have to capitalize on their opportunity.
You know what? I think they're ranking
And their chances of winning.
who's actually being active in the chat. Ooh, this is going to be interesting, guys.
Fought off foul.
Y'all that think you're good, you got about to find out how good you are. Nallie's about to drop down to like 5th. Because she's going to fall asleep.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, she's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swings through
Damn.
for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jack Taglione. First pitch misses.
They get to wear the batting helmet of their real team.
With some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
So he's a Nashville Sound? Is that who that is?
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's...
Oh, that's a strikeout. And
There we go.
that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
Can't believe none of us made it. That makes no sense to me.
And pitching in this game, Noah Schultz. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2.
And I don't know none of these players' swings or nothing. I mean, it's going to be a little bit different here.
If he can control 4,
Plus, we're going up against the best of the best pitchers.
Look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
How's the audio? Do I sound okay, guys? Am I loud enough? Is everything okay, Natalie, Jimmy? Because I had to unplug things and move them around. Does it sound like normal or no?
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Everything's okay?
Now with their
Hey, Philly, we got ripped off, Philly.
They're just looking to provide her a little bit of runs.
Not one of us made the team except for KP and Majority in the pitchers.
When you you've got a pitcher
Not a
like this
single
on the mound for you,
position
you
player
cannot
made the
become
team.
a
That makes no
spectator.
sense.
You know that she doesn't give up
Our
a whole lot, but
statistics
sometimes players get a little too comfortable.
were killing
and
it.
don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put
Dude, we
her in
were
a
so much better
situation
than these
where she
guys.
can
I
get
have
the
no idea. It doesn't
but
make any
also
sense.
Your team can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about.
We're just going to try and hurry up and get through the game here and play our Chattanooga games. Don't even care if we win. Don't even mean anything.
Goes down looking.
Go sit down. Come on. Hurry up. There ain't no way. It's just wrong. It's just broken.
Empty.
Me and
Now
Jimmy
here
led
is
the
Bryce
entire
Eldridge.
league in home runs.
Swings through that one.
Chu was batting over 300. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were, my RBIs and stuff, there ain't no way. You just cannot,
Inside.
you can't tell me I didn't make the All-Star team. You just can't do it.
Location for a pitch like that.
We got
Looks like it's gonna
snubbed.
be
They don't
a
like
strike, and then it
Pensacola,
just
and it's a
runs in
team.
on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
All these guys are like 66 overalls with inferior stats.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact.
We
with
get
that
different
pitch.
announcers, though.
Keep the at-bat
The
alive.
new ones, the good ones. We ain't got
Swinging
Ben.
a ground ball up the middle.
No Ben.
Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. Foul ball there.
Harry Ford. That's like if you leave your car out in the woods too much. And it gets like stuff growing on it. You might get a Harry Ford.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So do I.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
There just ain't no
That wasn't
way
an easy pitch
that we
to
didn't
get.
make it. There ain't no
It's
way.
much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. This one high.
And I'm almost wondering if I messed up, then I need to like accept something. But if that was the case, majority in KP wouldn't be on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Swinging a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Oh crap! You made the team, majority. Good job.
First baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
You and KP were the only 2 from our team. You believe that?
There's the strike.
It's broken. Something's wrong.
0-1's the count.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If she can do that all game, it should be a good outing.
Got it. And a nice inning of work there. She sets him down. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to
Yeah, I
the
know.
top of the second.
Something's wrong.
No score.
It broke.
Back at Truist Park.
Way to go.
Now it's the right
Me and
way.
Jimmy lead the entire league in home runs. Didn't make the team.
Schultz back to work. Inside just missed. Schultz
Snubbed
with a
us.
stellar run lately
We
on
got
the mound,
Wahoo
really
snubbed.
Carving up lineups. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Aiden Miller getting ready to hit.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
I was on that. I don't know.
With this recent stretch
I don't feel like we were that late.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Dude, these guys suck.
Rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
And a base hit. So they get a man.
They're all like 66s and stuff, man. We were in the 90s.
2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now Matt Shaw. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically,
It just doesn't make any sense, man, because we're like, dude is the #1 right field prospect to hit in all of minor league baseball, not just AA. All of minor league, he's the #1 right fielder according to what they showed on the screen and what they've been talking about. And so how do you not make the futures game?
Try to hit the ball back up the middle other way.
Don't it does not.
I believe. Very good at
It just don't add up.
2 on, 1 out. And now the DH. That in the air, left field, down the line. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores.
He should have went to second.
1-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able
scored.
to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way.
Oh, man.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play.
We should have had that second run in there. He should have been at second to begin with.
On to the 3rd inning, digging in.
All right, Jordy, you're getting three. You're getting 3 innings and you're out of there.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I ain't trying to get you injured or
Next offer.
Whatever.
In for a strike. Bounce it back with 2 strikes.
matter of fact. We're going to KP, Bubba Chandler. One,
2.
get 1 inning.
Swings through it. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the
There you go. Give the crowd something. Make them get their tickets worth.
Clearly, she had a full.
So up next, Theo Gillen. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
Yeah, I changed the camera majority. I had to do some stuff, and I put it up front, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep it on the TV.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. He was late.
So the camera's way up on the TV.
0-1.
Hit in the air, left field, Jones. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
What
Now
the?
this one gets away at the plate.
I ain't never seen that. Yo, that was such a wild pitch. Majority had to try to make the
So
play.
a wild pitch allows the runner
Jimmy
to
wouldn't have let that
advance.
happen.
Gillen on at second with 2 down. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning.
All right.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in.
Yeah, they're bringing their new ones in, too.
Pretty tight game.
This will be an interesting game with the pitchers swapping that out constantly.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ethan Salas, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And ball 1.
See, I see majority's already moved to #1 in the chat. I told you, Natalie, you wouldn't keep up.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So apparently they rank the chat now.
It's a batter fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
So if you ain't got that crown, you're a slacker. #2. Natalie, you know what else is #2? Poop. That's what they think about you. Drop.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup.
But you know what? You're better than Natalie? Everybody else that's not 1 or 2.
Good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Josue DePaula.
Why do you think that majority, are there other channels you watch? Because that #1's about to drop if you answer
6,
wrong.
3, but it's not in time. And they just get
when I
one.
manually remove you from it.
Drew Jones,
Now
the
batting,
next to
left
hit.
fielder.
His first at bat was a strikeout.
Go!
Ooh,
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He
Nope.
just missed it. Makes
These
the
guys
grab,
suck.
but there's 2 gone.
I like the water in center field though.
And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. 0 for 1 so far.
Actually, I don't think it's YouTube at all.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Trying to think. I don't think that YouTube is doing that at all, majority. So I think you're wrong. I think it's Streamlabs.
Too soon at strike 2.
The thing I use to drop the notes about Mystery Kink and whatever's going on in here, I think they're doing it.
Swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Which is a third-party app you have to agree to and allow to have access and blah, 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 blah.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jason Churio.
Now pitching
New
for the
arm out of the
Mets
bullpen.
Big boy.
Beard.
Power
Number
slider guy.
72.
He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
KP ain't here, is he?
0-1.
I'll see him.
This is just par for the
Shame on
course these
KP,
days.
for shame.
Huge fastball
I don't care if
coming
he's
out
sleeping
of
at
the
work or not.
And it's even up.
He's only going to get 1 inning.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side.
Eldridge with his silver.
That's the first out in the top
Now
of the 4th.
bat, the designated
And next
hitter.
is the designated.
Silver's meant to defeat werewolves,
Go.
not be the color you have in
First pitch
baseball,
fastball is
loser.
in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come.
Well, you build it over time.
That thing tumbles out of his hand.
You got to give it time, majority. You all have 75 XP, Natalie, because you all just got here and you're all watching. Now, if you drop off the stream and you pretend like you're here and you come back, you'll see that you'll have a whole lot less P than everybody else. And I can actually now I can see all these people, all these pretenders, all these people who say they're here and they support the team.
And no one left. And midway in the 4th.
I'll be right back. Dinner. I gotta go get dinner. 3 hours later.
Trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen
Guess what, sucker? You ain't got no XP.
into the game.
I know you ain't here.
Now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dakota Jordan. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Trey would be like a perennial negative XP, or like he would lose XP, I think,
Look for him to
because
throw it again at some point.
And a swing and a miss there.
he gets here and then immediately his food arrives. And he jumps off the stream, and I think over a while it would kind of glitch out and see him as actually
That one missed.
not even being here to start with. And it might reverse the XP.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
And be like, Trey, negative 213 XP. Oh, good pitch. Great pitch. I should have rocked that. I thought that was going up and in, and I was letting it go, and when it dropped, I had nothing.
Checking in, Aiden Miller.
Ooh,
Fly ball out of
man, I was on
center
that
field.
too.
Clark on the move to the alley. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice.
Yeah, no, I'll never forget that, Philly, because I wasn't home. I was like out of town or something, whatever that was. Or I couldn't play. I know I was watching the chat, but I was not available. And you're like, okay, I'm here. I'm ready.
Breaking
Ooh,
ball,
hit him in the hip. That's a cubby right there. That's an Iowa cub. Never mind.
hitter, Edwin Arroyo.
Look at this guy. Look at his haircut.
Time through.
He's got it in a ponytail. This man plays hacky sack before the game. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Dude, his power is 42. I mean, these guys are not. We are better. I can't believe we got snubbed.
Oh, right to the backstop. Not in time. He's safe.
We absolutely got snubbed on our stats. I don't even care about our attributes. I'm just saying our attributes are better than these guys. But our stats are better. That's what matters. We are the future. We are the world.
Way out front for strike two.
To make
One
the
ball,
world a better
2 strikes.
place. We are the world. Ain't no way we didn't make the team.
Not
2 balls,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. 2-2.
And even if you took one player from the team, it would have been Jimmy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not biased. I'm not even gonna say it's me. Dude, Jimmy had. We're gonna look at the stats. Trust me. As soon as this game is over,
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Jimmy was
Probably
batting
go get
over
the fastball
300
slightly
with like
elevated.
28
Just
home
had a
runs,
hard
which
time
led the
catching
league.
up.
How are you not gonna make the futures team?
3-2.
That's
now.
ridiculous.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a cool view. There ain't no way. It's a total snub.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss.
97.
Didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the
Yeah,
strike.
that ain't. Yeah, this definitely did not work.
And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
All right, Bubba.
Bubba Chandler
Now
gets
pitching
handed the
for
rock
the
out of the
National
pen.
League
And
Futures.
this is an important part of this.
Hey,
game.
Bubba's good.
Score and still a lot of
He might
outs
be
to
up there with
get,
Pittsburgh
so
next
they're
year,
looking
for
a
real.
big
He's an
out of
Indian.
him right here to get some critical outs.
Ooh.
On the ground.
Bubba's
And it goes
Bubba's been playing pretty well. He's up
foul.
there. He's not as good as Skeens necessarily, but him and Skeens together will do some work. I promise you. I bet we see Chandler in the bigs. Probably not this year because Pittsburgh's out of contention, but next year.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely
Now
and
batting,
just bunched
the
him
first
up
baseman,
on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside.
Well, yes, Jimmy, if you have the old ones that are worth money. New stuff anymore, no. Because if you're talking about like if you can you go down to the store and buy a pack of cards and make money? That answer will be no.
Foul ball stays 0-2.
But if you got old cards from like the 70s and 80s and even 90s, yeah, definitely. I went through my stuff. Don't you remember that, Jimmy?
Foul territory for the catcher.
Dude, there's a Ricky Henderson card from 80 whatever that's like $150,000 if you got it in good condition.
It just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Yeah.
I think it's the one.
Right side.
Oh, see, Philly would have made that play.
Can't squeeze it. He makes
Nah,
the throw, but
you're
it's
weak,
not in
Stewart.
time. And they
You're weak,
can't get
Stewart.
the out.
That's St. Paul right there.
Theo Gillen.
And I'm totally
Next.
fine with this game mostly having AAA ball players, and that makes total sense. That's how it should be. But there ain't no way you trying to tell me that me,
Swinging a foul
Jimmy, and
back.
Dude,
That's
and
out of
us
play.
do not belong in this game at AA. No.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
It is, dude. I needed to do some. I needed to record me for some stuff. Matter of fact, real quick, big announcement coming probably Wednesday. You'll see it in the main
Back now to
Discord.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Hagen
So you'll see it in the main Discord.
the second baseman.
Futures.
He hit into a double play his first time up.
Hagen. Smith.
The game Discord, I should say. And I needed to change my camera, dude. And I was like, you know what?
Fastball for a strike.
I put it up on the TV, so now you can see more of my glory. Look at that, bam!
Getting ready to go.
But now I can kind of relax. And then now when I lean up and do this, you still got me,
And here
right?
it comes.
So I can do this.
Fouled off.
When I need to focus, I don't go off camera because it was like right here. It was sitting on a stool right here. So I don't know. I'm probably a little farther away, but I think I like it. What do you guys think? And it's okay if you like the old way better. Very track. Thank you, Nat. Yeah, we're gonna turn this into OnlyFans in a minute. I'm gonna go members only, and Natalie's gonna see the angle of the dangle.
Helpful.
OnlyFans. That's a good one. I like that.
That's a good
I should have thought of
right
that.
there. He was down
Only
early
Vans.
in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And here's the catcher.
Well, yeah, I got a
Salas. One for
big
one
announcement
for the
coming up
single
here
so
on the
far.
company. I like it. I'm excited.
And it good fastball to start him off.
I honestly don't know what. I think majority
Velocity fastball in
will
the
think it's
zone.
cool.
a
I think
little
everybody thinks it's cool,
frustration
but
from walking
I don't
the
know how
previous
much you
hitter.
guys are.
He's got good stuff.
You'll
Pitch
see.
inside the zone and trust it.
Yeah, dude.
Now as he swings through.
Everybody tell dude who made the team.
Nobody out. Runner
You're gonna love this, dude. You're gonna
Well,
love
shows
this.
The pitcher that he's willing to.
You'll
go
never
for
guess it, I
pitches
promise you
down in
that.
the zone. So perhaps he'll come back
Check,
to
check.
it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Josue DePaula digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ah, good
And
pitch.
strike one.
It might be time to.
Yeah, only majority in KP. You believe that? Not a single one of us made it, dude.
Late right now.
You're the #1 right fielding prospect in all of minor leagues, and you didn't make the team. Jimmy's batting over 300 with
Need to hang in there with that
league-leading home runs, and so am I. I'm not 300 batting. I'm like 240, 250. But, dude, my RBIs and my home runs lead the entire league. Oh, good pitch.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
It made no sense. Something's wrong, dude. But see, now since majority and KP made it, they seen us. You know what I mean? They looked at us. They went through our stats. I don't know. I don't know how we didn't make it.
And that one fouled off.
So we didn't make the trip to Atlanta. It's okay. I don't want to go to Atlanta anyway. Atlanta sucks. Who wants to go to Atlanta?
Ball one there.
We stayed home, dude. We all partied, and that's what we did. We went down to Pensacola Bay, just like we did before. Me, you, Philly, Jimmy. We let Trucker come. We hit McGuire's.
And that one gets past the catcher.
We got us some of that good food. We put our name on the wall on the dollar bill. Again. And then we went out and we partied, man. We went back down there to we went down to the beach and got some bikini girls. That's how I remember it.
And the count's even at 2.
Yeah, the UFO golf. Well, we went down there, Philly, but we got some chicks instead. We rented a golf cart, and I got a Porsche one. I remember it like it was yesterday. I got a Porsche golf cart. Good
There's
pitch.
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, sure. Hey, Natalie, you're right. I'm sorry, Natalie. I apologize, Natalie. You did come with us, literally. Good job.
All set for
Natalie
top
made
of
the trip.
6th. And here is Max Clark.
J.R. Ritchie. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy.
Ball from the pen.
And dude's number 3 in the chat now. Oh, no, that's another thing that's new, dude. I didn't know that was going to be here.
Big opportunity for him into the later innings.
Right outside of Chicago.
That's what we was doing right outside of Gulf Breeze. That little island we were at with a golf course and the beaches, Gulf Breeze. That was a cool place. Think about them kids living there going to high school right there on the ocean, dude. That Gulf Breeze High School. They were the Dolphins. Remember that? You guys remember that when we drove across across the bridge and we hit the island? Right on the left was that really nice high school that had the big football field. It was the Gulf Breeze Dolphins. I'd be proud to say I was from there. I'd be telling people that. I'd be like Uncle Rico. Like, man, back in the day, Coach would have put me in at Gulf Breeze. We would have won state.
Can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So next, Carson Williams.
Oh yeah, I remember the. Well, we got Dr. Pepper milkshakes, which were really good. We got something.
Drive, that's a base hit into right
I don't think it was new. I feel like I had already had it, or one of you guys had it, but not all of us had. Yeah, it was vanilla something, right, dude? Yeah, you got the Oreo Coke, maybe. I didn't mess with that zero. I don't do zero. It was vanilla something.
And there's a strike.
Vanilla float. What has been? Well, we all had the vanilla Dr. Peppers already, I think.
And ball 1.
Right. It wasn't vanilla enough.
First, and we're the top half of the 6th.
We've
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Hits the fence. Coming home.
quick.
He'll score. Relay to third. Save.
It was vanilla something, and I didn't think it was vanilla enough.
Bad right there. Came through in a good spot to drive in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, you drank that one. I didn't even try
At
it.
this point in the game, That could be a deciding run.
I figured it was. What was that? Now that I'm thinking about, I don't think we took any pictures of it either, did we?
Up the middle. And that one finds
Dude, these ain't all stars. Come on, man, get out of here. Get this game over with. I want to play with us.
And a 2-1 ball game now.
Oh, was that it, Jimmy? Jimmy might be right. Jimmy might be right. I don't know. If that's what it was, it didn't taste as good as we thought it should have.
There's just no one there to knock it down.
Oh, and he hit him.
Get out of here.
Now batter,
Christian
second
Campbell
baseman.
getting ready to hit.
Campbell.
And that's in for a strike.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one.
Yeah,
right
the
there.
milkshake was good.
Left the
The
bat on his
milkshake was
shoulder.
definitely good. That was good. And McGuire's was amazing, just like my girlfriend. So she said that's the one restaurant when she goes back into town to like visit her dad or whatever. That's where they like to go. She said the steaks are expensive but really good there, and I can believe that because I know Jimmy really liked his pastrami. You guys really liked your shepherd pie, and I got that freaking burger that was like a freaking half of a
Out to
cow.
short. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first.
I tried not to throw it. I hit the button to cancel, and it didn't cancel. But she said the steaks there are really good.
Right there.
Nice big medium rare steak.
Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters.
This guy's giving everything up.
But sometimes you got to show.
I don't really care. I honestly don't care about this game right now. We're just getting through it. And not very well. Oh, come on, man. These guys. Oh, he got it anyway. All right. Oh, what? Boo.
They're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Jenkins in the box now. Takes strike one. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that's in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Yeah.
3 runs for him
That was
here,
funny,
and
but
they
like
move
at the
ahead.
same time we felt bad for him. But
Three
I mean, they got it
five
together pretty
coming
quickly.
up.
I would have got out and helped if it was like a situation.
3-1.
It was gonna be like backing traffic up or something, but that was funny. Handle ripped off if I remember
Back
right.
out for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
So where am I at in the
For the
lineup?
American
So digging
League
in,
future,
Bryce Eldridge.
number 88.
Oh, I want to call
Strikeout
time.
last time up.
Sure.
Got to put up more of a.
Oh, we're at 3. Okay, I'll get through the lineup one more time. Start taking them
Fight in
out.
this one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in.
Weak.
And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 21. Dakota.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Jordan.
Dakota Jordan.
Come on, Dakota. That's a woman's name,
Swing
dude.
and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big.
I mean, that
a
might
lead.
be
They could get
unisexual
right
or
back in
whatever
this
they call
ballgame
that,
if
but
you're not careful.
that's leaning on the side of a woman.
Outside and foul.
Well, I'm not naming my son Dakota. I'll tell you that. I know it can go that way, but
One down,
you're getting a little
bases
close
empty.
with that one.
Struck
Pitch.
him out looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't
Now
want to get
batting,
beat
the
inside, and as
shortstop.
you see that pitch continue to run away from you.
It's like, you got named after a boring state.
Off the plate away.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Clark.
Oh, there's that
sets
water.
this one up.
Yeah,
He's
2
there.
levels of
He's
Wawa.
got it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta,
And
top of
leading
inning
off
number
for the
7. Here's the
American
third
League
baseman,
futures,
Theo.
the third baseman, Theo.
New pitcher on here, Andre Granillo.
Now pitching for the National League
Swing and a
future,
miss. 4-1.
number 83. Andre Granillo.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
So I got college football, guys. I ain't even turned it on. I had no time. This last couple of days has been super busy. Super busy.
Knocks that one away. And
This is the first time I've turned my PlayStation on since the Reds stream last Wednesday.
Rip towards third.
And there was an update too, so I'm glad I did it early.
The leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
There was an update for
And
the
now Max Clark.
for 25.
That one's in there.
Actually, I opened it up and half my games had updates. There was an update for MLB 25. There was an update for ARMA,
Missed.
and college football itself had its first update, I guess.
Top half of inning number 7.
I need to get on. I need to get on that. Thursday might be our first college football.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
College football might be Thursday. It might be our first one. We'll see how things go. Like I said, I'm not even turning it on. I don't even know what the cover page looks like. I don't know nothing.
Down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking
Now
for
batting,
something
the
else,
shortstop.
anything but the breaking ball.
Pinch hitting
It's a great
for
pitch to
the
hit right there if you're
American
looking for it.
League
Kind of a
Yeah, dude, I'll be 45 November
Sometimes
11th.
you just get fooled and
45.
you tip your cap.
And I'm closer to death than birth. I mean, I gotta say
On
it.
the ground, right
I
side.
feel like I am.
Backhand's handled.
You know,
On to
I don't think I'm
first.
gonna live to be 90.
It's a
I really
1-2-3
don't.
inning. Nothing across
So-
here this half. 7th inning stretch time.
I'm closer to death than I am. Oh, this is that hoopy guy.
39.
Well, the best
39.
relievers love the opportunity
Anthony
to come in and protect a tight lead
Volpe
late in the
Soa.
ball game. Some of them are just wired.
Dude, I ain't never heard an announcer take so much time to say a name.
Shaw at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right
0-2
there.
the count.
That just misses. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a pop-up.
I'm asking again real quick because if you all said something, I missed it. So even though you might not have, I will still apologize, even though I don't know if I did anything wrong. But what do you guys think about the new camera angle?
Unbelievable that he
I can still tweak it because so what it is, it's right on top. Here's the thing. I can't. It's on 4K.
Now it's the
I actually changed the resolution to be better resolution than what it was because 4K right next to me was like you couldn't control how close it was. You know what I'm saying? It was too close. So what I did is I put it on top of the TV, turned it to the 4K. But this is as close as I can zoom in right now. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it because you can see all of me now. You know what I mean? I'm not moving. Oh, shot. Perfect, perfect. Is that Arroyo? That Edwin Arroyo is pretty good. Did you talk about him, Philly? Was that you or is that somebody else? That Edwin Arroyo, he's actually been pretty decent. He's got the ponytail.
Nice job at
He
driving
feels
the
pretty,
pitch.
I mean, in the game. Oh, he's a lookout.
Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
He's a red. All right. Yeah, okay.
It doesn't always
Well, he's a
translate to the
red.
game, but right there it did.
We need to move him up now.
Here's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, well, thank you. No.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ethan.
Oh, yeah, you will be, Philly. No doubt.
Now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas, 1 for 2. And a foul
You're not
ball.
out there, as far as I'm aware, you ain't out there doing anything wrong. Why did they show us the concessions? I mean, you ain't living no crazy fast life. I mean, you're a family man. You'll be around.
Tying run at the plate.
Ah.
Comes up empty. That's
You're
strike 2.
you're the Vince Vaughn from old school, not the Will Ferrell. You know what I mean?
To lay off of because you see it so well at high level.
Frank the
It's really hard
Tank.
to catch up and get that top hand
Frank
to
the
work on
Tank.
Field.
I watched that movie the other day. That's why I referenced it. I love that movie. It's so funny.
That'll do it.
It doesn't get old, man. The jokes in that movie still hit so good.
For the top of the
For
8th,
the
and they'll go with a
American
pinch hitter
League
to start the
futures,
inning.
number
Cam
90,
Smith.
Cam Smith.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put him in the game.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Holden Powell.
All right, let's go.
Now pitching for the National League futures,
This is
Number
difficult.
40.
Apparently, I can't figure this out. Let's go substitution. Can I sub from here? No? Can I sub from here? No, we can't. Hold on here. How do I...
Holden Powell.
How do I sub a player? All right. I'm not used to having to do it like this. All right, so let's take some out here. Who all we got? Man, these guys ain't good.
Now into the ball game on defense, Ryan Clifford. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now, how did I do that? Oh, man. That's a dang shame we ain't in this. That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
Also into the ball game, number
Now playing
56. He's the new third baseman.
Number 56.
If this was MLB, it'd be a whole lot easier to do because I know the players and the names and who they are. That guy's a 59. All right, we're done.
Caden Wallace.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh, I do want to warm somebody up, though.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes.
I almost want them to lose, you know? I want us to lose, I mean, because we ain't there.
That down and away pitch.
Popped up, foul
This would be a different
territory
game if them
plate.
Pensacola boys was in
Catcher tosses
town.
The mask settles under it, and a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
But we can say majority in KP represented as well.
Sends it across the
They
first.
pitched a total of 4 innings of no hit or no run baseball, so good job. Majority got 3 innings.
Mitchell looking to start
KP got 1,
That's down again.
0 runs.
Mitchell.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
So well played, and they both got some strikeouts. So well done, majority.
Swinging a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So a man at first. Here's the catcher.
Whoa.
And that one gets away at the plate.
It's because I don't know these players, and I'm telling you, man, it's weird putting in a new pitcher that you don't know every inning. Well, dude knows that because when we play our games, that happens to us sometimes.
Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Miller over to second, on to first, double play.
You get a pitcher you never pitched with before, and all of a sudden the meter's like, what?
And no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The AL
Freaking throw the ball up against a backstop like you ain't never played baseball before.
Pitching.
The
for
new
the
pitcher in the
American
game,
League future.
AJ Blue Ball.
Blue Ball!
Relievers really make a name for themselves.
This guy's name's Blue Balls!
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
Oh, man, I'm writing that down, dude. We're making a Blue Ball player next year.
Leading off, the center
Holy Billy Blue Balls.
3 pitches last time.
Hola.
This guy's name is Blue Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Holy crap. You know what he needs in his life? A little bit of Master Boney.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
If Blue Ball would just sit down with Master Boney, he'd get things straightened out and he wouldn't have a situation.
Here's a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's a pitcher too. He's got a really slow release, Philly.
And the next pitch is.
Let's see what it
way
says. It's
outside.
release, bottom left corner. Pitch release. Oh, he's releasing a little early. I don't know. I don't think Blue Ball releases at all.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot.
Now batting,
Good
the
high
left fielder.
fastball and a
Is he 69? Holy crap, he's 69.
problem for hitters.
Oh my goodness, he had to have done that on purpose. No way.
Developing that spin rate, having a good
No
grip on
way.
the baseball.
I'm a
Those
record.
high
This one's. I'm telling my girlfriend about this one because we're gonna have a good laugh over this.
They're not
Freaking number
decreasing in
69. Who's he play for?
difficult to
It's
get
on his
the ball.
hat.
Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
We got to know who AJ Blue Balls plays for.
Fouled off.
I'm waiting for him to show him. Once I see his hat, I'll be able to figure it out, I bet. I just need to see his hat. It's a dark hat. Are they all dark? No, they're not all dark, because that one dude had yellow. Whoa!
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Blue ball getting a little high there.
A little bit.
That's a Rochester hat, I believe, that we have on. I think Drew.
And a ball in 2 strikes.
Check.
And that's ruled a
Ah,
strike.
no.
It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan. of
Turn around, Blue Ball.
tonight. I mean,
Holy crap, Blue Ball 69.
And his approach just frustrating for him up there.
Well, okay, so Sugarland, is he a space cowboy?
That guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him.
Three
Make this
finger brown.
adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
So if he's a if he's an Astro, he might be Sugarland.
And it's fouled off. Foul ball.
Come on, Clifford with his big red bat. It would be funny if Clifford had a big red bat.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I ripped that one, though. That was a good shot. That was a contact swing,
2
too.
down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swinging him in.
This is just warming us up for our Chattanooga
In time, the
mini-series.
2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing. New inning getting started.
Leading off
Now at the
for the
plate.
So hold on real quick, guys.
Futures, the second baseman.
Oh, you know what? It won't tell us here. Hold on. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do this. Yeah, I can look at his player card. Oh, he's a Corpus Christi hook. I tell you what, he doesn't need a hook. He needs a hooker. I tell you what, a hooker is the best remedy for blue balls. AJ Blue Ball, a number 69 for the Corpus Christi Hooks. Holy crap! They don't get much better than that. Dick Cox. Wow. Well, this is it, guys.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cade Horton.
Horton, here's a who.
For the National League Futures,
And first offering is
number
fouled
70,
off.
Cade Horton.
Yeah, well, this game was obviously a disappointment. Not in that we lost, and that we didn't make it.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Disappointing.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Spencer
Pitching
Jones.
for
One
the
out, the
American
base is
League
empty for
Futures,
him.
number
That one
78,
fouled off.
Man, that net's high.
Jones.
You see what that hit the net way up there.
In the air, out towards right center. Jordan.
So is that brick wall a home run?
Down.
Hey, man. 4
Or
pitches, 2
do you have to hit it
outs. That was
over
an
the brick
excellent
wall? I didn't
pitch.
see a yellow line.
Jenkins stands in here, takes ball one low.
'Cause some, depending on the ballpark, it goes 50-50.
Next offering is downstairs.
Like San Francisco, you got to get it over the brick. But I know in LA, is it the Angels maybe? The Angels you don't need to, even though it's got the padded wall. That's just there so the players don't run into it.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder.
Oh, I did. I don't know if I replied to it, but yes, I did see it. I was out. I was out and about when I seen that, or busy doing work, whatever. But that was funny. Yeah, I did see that.
Off of first with 2 away. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the back.
All right, here we go, guys. This is it. Let's wrap this one up. Get out of
No
here.
hits, no errors, and a runner left.
4, 5, and 6.
Down, and on the mound, the closer, number 81.
Freaking
Second
Dakota.
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Jordan. Now in the box.
It's fine. Let's move on.
Comes up empty with a
I
swing
want some
there.
blue Wahoos baseball. Check.
Strike two.
I said check. He's this. They're what's they call place. Their plate discipline's probably in the 30s.
Up the middle.
Hey, we ain't done.
Way through for a hit.
What kind of speed we got? Let's pinch run.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good.
The speed is a 65. We got a 74, and let's get that 74 in there.
A pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone.
All right, Victor.
Keep that lead off.
Show us what you got, kid.
Number 13, Victor.
And now here is Aiden Miller. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Move to first. Acosta back in.
All right, what kind of steal we got, Victor? Not very good.
The tying run at the plate.
Ah, good pitch. Good pitch. He got me. He got me.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2. He might throw some nastiness. Yep.
Off the mark there. And a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Oh!
Jones.
I tried to hit it through the hole.
1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That was perfect, but I was a little late.
Lines on the corners late in the ball
Now
game
batting,
like this.
third
Positioned
baseman,
perfectly.
Kingdon.
He's 2 outs away. Down the third baseman. Entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's
Well, without the hit and run, it'd be 2 outs right
You really
now.
have to execute on the mound.
Oh, there we go.
Side and it gets away. He's in there. Acosta
Dude, that backstop in Atlanta is non-existent.
As a closer, he's
There's
out
no
there for a
area
reason.
back
He
there, man. That is
defends one
close.
here and there,
How much
especially
is that?
with
10
the
feet
stuff
at that?
coming
Look
off
at that.
offense
That's
these
there's no
days.
room there.
He's making it
Holy
a little
crap.
interesting here.
You almost got me. No gap.
tying run at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at bat.
Oh, it's he's 2 for 3. Arroyo hits a home run here.
Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Hit in the
He
air.
got a hit. 3 for 4.
And it drops in. And that
We got to look at. You know what? We got to play him.
Always feels amazing. getting
We're literally
the
going to
job
play
done
him
on
this
TV.
next game, the next 3 games.
Bigger
'Cause he's a lookout.
individual stats.
I forgot he was a lookout. He's
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you.
And
There's the
that
game.
left into right. And that
all right. It is what it is.
Well, not all
You're
saints
third
come
place,
easy,
Natalie.
but
You're
a lot
dropping
of things
down. See?
unravel.
See this little crown system. I think it's Streamlabs is doing that. Is letting y'all know who talks. It probably only does the top 3, is my guess, Natalie. It does 1, 2, 3. It ain't gonna do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know. All right, it is what it is. 7 hits apiece, 3 to 2. It's a baseball game. I mean, there's really not much we can say about that other than it was a baseball game. A baseball game did in fact happen. It was a disappointing game. So you know what? Now that we're resetting with a full week, we might start at the top of the rotation with majority again. It's saying KP, but I don't know. Hold on. Let's check. Who was the last pitcher to pitch? Oh, no, that didn't help us now. Hold on. Who started the game? Cheek Splitter. So that was Cheek Splitter's game, okay? So if we go look at the rotation. Oh, it is KP's turn. It really is. So the game kept it in order. See, I can remember in years past, this is 25 obviously, in years past, even 24 does this, I'm pretty sure. When that gap happened in the All-Star game or whatever, it would reset you back up to 1 because 1 is healthy, fully healthy. And so it kind of like, it reset the rotation, but it looks like they're not going to do that this year. I don't have a problem with it as long as it's not going to do that in a game or two. You know what I mean? Don't do KP, Meltwater, and then reset the majority and skip Snelling, because what that does is you can't fix it the rest of the season. Like I would have to manually change that pitcher 1 or 2 up every single game, and I hated that. Because I like to keep it in order. Let's see. Can we see majorities? Or Cheek Splitter would be the one. I wonder what Cheek Splitter's health is, or his stamina. All right, give me one quick second here. This is about gone. Let me grab my drink. I'll be right back. Ugh. Got my Chanticleer shorts on. Y'all can see. You don't normally get to see the shorts there. See the Chanticleers? Where's the book? There's the mythical. You want to see the mythical cock, Natalie? See it? Can you see that? Probably can't. Huh. All right, let's go. All right, KP's getting this one. So this is only a 3-game series. So 1, 2. So let's see what it's going to be. KP, Meltwater, and then Snelling. Oh, okay. Hey, majority, you get to pitch 2 games next week at Knoxville at the new stadium, and it's coming along nicely. It looks great. And I built this one on 25 because that's where we're at. So I had the extra space to go with too. But that's the stadium I just visited in Knoxville on vacation. I'll have to get that going before next Monday. We might do that Sunday. I don't know. I want to play college football too, but I got to finish the stadium up because I was putting a lot of time and effort into it. It looks really good. Hello, ballpark. All right, let's get going. Here we go. Get some blue Wahoos baseball. Oh, it's Friday, so we got the polkas. Do they have copas? They do. They wear their copas. They only wear them at home. They don't wear them on the road. So we got our copas. There's Dude. Look at Dude in the copa. Oh, you know what I didn't put up, though? My bad. Well, you know what? It's okay, because we didn't really have a blue Wahoos thing, but we got... I didn't even play that.
And I need you here, and I need to be inside of you.
Doot. So I don't have the... I don't know. Since I had to move, that was funny. I had to, I got the banner up. We're good to go with the banner now, guys. But I have that sitting over there now. I can't get to the button, so I don't think I'm going to play the songs today, guys. I need to get an extension cord for the camera's USB since I moved the camera this week. So I had to move the laptop from right here next to me, midway. I just need to get a USB extender, which oops. So hold on, let me make sure we're good. Trucker, Trucker's cold still? See what I mean? We didn't play a game for almost a week, and they're going to keep... Come on, man. Don't keep the snowflakes. Don't keep the snowflakes. That's weak. I'm on fire. Jimmy's on fire. Dude's on fire. Macho's on fire. Trucker's cold.
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. Some AA baseball from the Southern League on tap for you. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts, taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. We'll be back to get this one started after this.
Jimmy's catch. Look at Cunnilingus. Dude's hanging out with Cunnilingus. And Benny.
Just about ready to go.
14
and
and
towing
1.
the
That's
slab
no
in this
joke.
one, Biggie Beard. It'll
Biggie
be hard to
Beard.
top his last start. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200.
Hold on, has
Think
KP
about
not
this.
walked a man
From
the
start
entire
of
year?
The wild card era in 1995 through 2023.
Dude,
50
KP's
major
walk
league
rate is
starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a
0.0.
batting
Has he not
average
walked
under
anyone all
200.
season? That's
Only
nuts.
5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. Pops this one up.
Oh, Jimmy, you didn't even try, man. You reaching back for a ball. Jimmy said, my knees are too bad. I can't get to that.
Backward slider, struck him out.
Banana nuts.
Justice Thompson now at the plate, doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses, hitting better than .350 this month. Just missed.
So we're going to go up against that Arroyo guy I just got 3 hits with in the Futures game. He actually was pretty good. I liked his swing overall.
That one fouled off.
Over 100.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Keeps the AB going with
That was a
the
bad
foul ball.
pitch.
And 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up.
I guess majority. I just looked over and you're talking about banana
And
nuts.
again 1-2.
Oh, good hit.
Line drive, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. He's been red hot at the dish lately. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it.
Oh, Macho, come on, stick with it.
There's one. On to first.
Oh, we double P'd it anyway.
That's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard.
DP anyway.
Bottom of the first. No score after half an inning.
Good play. Good play. Good defense.
Welcome back.
All right,
And
Connor.
towing the slab, Connor Phillips.
Losing
Here's the
record.
inside look.
Pretty high
You can see
ERA.
from the numbers that he's done a good
All right.
job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's
Leading
not
up
all
for
about the
the
strikeouts when you
Wahoos,
do that.
the
You have to
center
move your
fielder,
pitches around,
Drew
mix speeds,
Bong.
keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like
oh,
that.
this
This
one.
Chu Bong. The lead
Ah,
off-
wind's blowing in off the ocean, 4 mile an hour. That's unfortunate.
Here's a blooper to left. And that's a foul ball. Here's the
Hanging on crap. Shut up.
That's a ball.
Come on, Chew. Hit something hard. Straight. Line drive. Line drive hard.
Fly ball out to left field. Snags it on the run.
Batting
Let's
second,
take a
the
look at
second
the
baseman,
lineup.
number 20.
316. Jimmy's 305. That's the only 2.
Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, number 20. Fouled
Ooh,
off down the right side.
man. That
The
was right
pitcher
there.
challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. Late swing fouled it off.
He's thrown 2 strikes, though. He has thrown 2 strikes. Oh,
Gets him swinging.
dang. 98 high and inside. All right.
Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that
Dang.
at-bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with a strikeout. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, Van. Bringing some pop at the plate recently. 4 round
See, and then
trips
he
in the
threw
last
3 straight
5
fastballs and
games.
gave me that, and it broke. Stop sniffing the bat, dude. Come on.
2 outs, base is empty. He swings.
I don't know
and
why my
fouls
character
off.
does that. If I miss the ball, I'm like, that ain't right. Like, oh, come on.
Now here's the 0-2.
You got it.
Swung on and missed, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on
Booty
the
bat.
show.
No, Jimmy. The bat has been nowhere near a
Look
booty.
outside the
Actually, I
window,
think what it
second.
is, I'm trying to get pumped up. I think
Digs it
Natalie
down.
was sitting on it over there in the dugout. I think I was just trying to get some of the electrolytes replenished via the
Next pitch, in for a strike. That's a hit.
very unorthodox style of
Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
a very unorthodox style of replenishing electrolytes. But if you have a woman sit on your back, give it a good one.
So up next, Tyler Callahan. Tearing it up at the plate recently. Batting average this month over 400. Fouled off.
Dang,
outside.
dude's batting over 400.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
So where's that Arroyo dude that we just played with in the All-Star game? Or Futures game, whatever. I'm curious. Is he batting low in the bottom of the lineup? Why would you bat him in the bottom? He was good.
Swings through it for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
No, KP, put it
And
away.
next batter, Jack Rogers.
This guy sounds like a pirate. Yar, Jack Rogers it be.
Pitch in the
Counts
dirt.
1-0.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Foul ball there.
The old Winn-Dixie parted dick.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Nice eye.
Does KP really not have a walk yet this year? Can we check statistics mid-game?
And goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of this. Ready to go for the
Leading
last half of the
for the
inning. Here's the
Wahoos,
power hitting catcher,
the catcher,
Jimmy Big Dog.
All right, Jimmy.
Dog.
31 home runs. 31 home runs. Dude did not get selected to
That's a ball.
the Futures. That game, that's just, we were robbed. That was highway robbery, guys. I'm gonna write my local congressman in Florida. I'm gonna try to get DeWine in on this. There we go.
Runner aboard on the
Or
leadoff single.
DeWine, that's Ohio. My boy, Ronnie D. Yeah, DeSantis has got to step in.
Not much to
For the
go
Wahoos
on.
not to have made,
Going in the right
for
direction.
0 of our
Barely up
position
for a
players to
wider
not have
intercept.
made the Futures
Nice
game, DeSantis has got to step in at that point. We need Ronnie D to help us out real quick.
Trucks getting ready to hit.
It's criminal.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Let's go, Trucker.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out.
Let's go, baby.
Bottom half of the second inning.
Oh.
And it's strike 2. Well, that's not a pitch he swings at often, especially early in the count. He's known for his discipline at the plate.
Discipline. Check.
Swing and
That was
a
a
miss.
curveball. Tried check,
Chase
too late.
Way outside for strike 3.
All right, dude. Dude had a great
That is
series
good.
last
And
week.
now
The
the right
right
fielder
fielder
is
is
Dudeness
present.
the Dude.
The Dude.
Doing a fine job at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Charge.
Kicks and delivers. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. With a double play situation.
Oh, he's
here,
getting
it's
cocky
unusual
now.
that He's working up in the zone. Next
Getting
pitch,
cocky.
follow
He is
through
working
low.
up in the zone. It is messing me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Ball 1.
I'm waiting for him to drop down, and he's just not done it yet. It's only the second inning. Gotta be patient.
Couldn't hold back. Rung up on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
We're getting struck out, guys. All of us.
Randy Savage.
Philly struck out. I struck out. Dude struck out.
puts this one in the air.
Jimmy
down
got a
the
hit,
line.
though. Good job, Jimmy.
And that drops foul.
Jimmy, man, they throw you meatballs, though. I don't know what the deal is. You get balls down the middle somehow. We don't. Oh, good pitch.
Now behind 0-2 after he
Good
swung
pitch.
too late at that breaking ball. Might need to shorten up and protect if this AB is going to turn around. This one in the air to right, Thompson. And that's the inning. They strand one. We move
Mary,
on to
no,
the
that's
third
not
inning.
him.
Digging in, Dominic Patel.
Dude, I don't think Arroyo is playing. How do you not play your future star?
Bash down the right side, but foul. Patelli measures 5'10", 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023.
180 pounds? Boy, KP was born 180.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yes, very observant, Max. It's on top of the TV now. We already went over it. See, you weren't here, Max. You missed it. I'm trying not to. I'm not going to rehab. You ever, like, you know when you go to school, Max, and let's say you show up to class late, you're not allowed to, like, just say, hey, teacher, will you stop teaching the rest of the kids and talking to them and just catch me up personally because I'm late? Well, son, that's what we got here.
And a strike burns through at triple digits. Top of the third, no score.
You miss out. You miss out. We went over it during the Futures game.
Count 1 and
We
2.
were talking about it, went over it, and went into detail, and I asked people what they thought, etc.,
Swings
etc.
and misses. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Rolling out
The
there.
catcher, Aaron.
I might tweak it some, but I can't zoom in anymore. It's on 4K. It's above the TV. I can't tweak it no more. I can't zoom in, I should say, but I am going to move the my laptop needs to come closer to me, though. It's too far away. I need to get an extension cord. Oh, where was that in the All-Star game?
Play made.
See,
That
Philly
ends
makes the
inning.
play. That weak
3
guy
up,
does
3
it.
down for him there. We move on to the bottom of the third. No score.
Buford, Benny, and Bing Bong.
As we go to the last of
Leading
the
up
third.
for the-
Now,
How about a one-knee bomb? The Buford bomb, a one-knee Buford bomb. Check.
not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike.
Where's the
Tough to
discipline?
Pitches that far out of the zone. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Freaking bizarre
With the
world.
kind of contact ability he's got, he is
Swing at the
still
nonsense,
very
let this
dangerous
strike go
with
right
2
by.
strikes. He's not afraid if he gets behind in the count. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. 1 away. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola.
Well, Jimmy,
number
you might
7.
get the only hit of the first time through the lineup.
To the right side, Callahan.
Yep.
In plenty of time to first.
We gotta step up, guys.
99.
Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Chaw.
Gotta step up.
That
Oh,
one, 0-1 now.
I thought we was getting a hold of that.
1's the count. Ball.
I see. I don't trust him yet to start dropping the pitches down. I think he's still gonna go high on us in the end when he gets a strike or 2. Yep. Oh,
Swing
nope.
and a miss.
Man, see?
Yanked that change up.
I went up.
Just diabolical. What a stop. And the throw.
It's off the
Safe
bag.
at first.
Now batting, number 20.
That's what speed coming out of the batter's box can do to a defense. He definitely had to get the throw.
Home run derby
quickly,
starts in
which
a
led to
half an
that
hour,
error.
about 40 minutes. I got it on in there. I can hear it, but they're not doing anything yet. All right, let's get you
Runner at
moving.
First, the second baseman will hit next. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
All right, let's go.
First, try and keep the runner close.
Really, that long? That's crazy.
Pitch, runner breaking for second. This
I wouldn't have
one's
guessed that,
over.
Philly. That's a long
Take it
time,
second.
dude.
He easily steals the bat.
Dude, that's freaking 20 years. No, dude, that's almost 30, right? That's nuts.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
Oh,
Slice. to
oh,
right,
oh!
and that's
Oh, that was 1-0. Man, that was 1-0. We was right on that too, a little late. Check.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. That's not
Yeah,
one of
30
the
years
best
is
swings
crazy.
you'll
That's a
ever see.
long
Got
time, man.
jammed badly.
I'm kind of surprised because the Phillies, you know, they're
Got it. Third out.
not an expansion team or nothing. They've been around forever.
One
Right?
error in the inning, but nothing else. 3 innings in the books in this one. We're all tied, nothing.
What's my dude? Macho and Buford were like, listen, I don't know what you watching, but that ain't happening.
Absolute unit burger. Recommended against by 4 out of 5 cardiologists. Welcome back to Pensacola, top of the
Macho and
now.
Buford were having
Serious
words.
heat on that fastball up into triple digits. That's tough to hit at any level.
KP, keep them in there. It's a low-scoring game here. Pitcher's duel so far.
1-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. One gone leading off the fourth. So up next, Justice Thompson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. I gotta say, he better get the hit right here or he'll regret taking that pitch. With a pitcher like him on the mound, you don't get many cookies like that. We're in the fourth inning,
KP
no
giving the
score.
cookies out. He's got a bakery, boy.
That one fouled off.
KP's cookie shop. I take it to the cookie shop. Do 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 do.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout.
Natalie likes to lick the lollipop. Do 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 do.
Now batting.
Next up, the
Designated
designated hitter,
hitter,
Sal Stewart. Hit into a double play the first time around.
Ball, back inside.
That one finds the zone. What a tough splitter. High 80s, reads fastball out of the hand, then drops like a brick at the end.
Do do do.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
You gotta swing it that one, Sal.
Is absolutely hissing on its way home. 91 miles per hour. Pretty impressive. Here comes the 2-2 offering. That one missed. 2 outs, bases empty. Fouled off again, still 3-2.
Come on now.
Swing and a miss. That's
100.
a K.
Triple
And
K.
That's a 1-2-3 inning. Impeccable command in that inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Electric stuff out there on the mound. Welcome back. The Blue Wahoos at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
See, he's going high on me. I don't like it. Bring it down. Bring it down.
Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Shoot, I'm
Swing
out.
high fly down the right field line. Thompson on the way over. Puts it away for the out.
All right, Jimmy, get us started here.
Now
The
batting.
Jets
The
their
catcher.
motor after that ball to track it
Big
down.
job.
That's always a fun.
Is anybody on a hit streak? I don't think they are.
Big
Oh,
bang
good pitch.
down in the box.
Man,
Comes up
shoot, I didn't
empty
move
with a
up.
swing there.
0-1.
Just missed.
Jimmy's about due to get hit. We're 4 innings into the first game. He's about due to get take one to the freaking butt cheek.
For the zone, he'll be fine.
Ooh,
Got
good
it.
pitch.
2 down.
Sweeper. All right, Trucker.
Big Daddy Trucks now at the plate. Struck out swinging in the first AB. And that one fouled.
I even sat. Look at that. I went up and sat there. He threw it right there, and we still can't get that thing in play. I sat right on it.
Here comes the 0-1.
I ain't figured this guy out yet. I swung right on that. Dude, I didn't go down there.
And the batter knows he just let a meaty pitch get by.
I didn't even move the analog.
Got the batter
That's some bull
swinging.
crap. See, that's the game moving the PCI on its own.
Game.
All I did was swung. I didn't move it at all. I hit the X button to swing. You seen, it said I brought it all the way to the bottom of the strike zone. I didn't even touch
On to
it.
the
My,
next
my
inning.
finger
Now
wasn't
the
even on
third
it.
baseman, Cam Collier.
That's some nonsense. I hate when the game does that. I hate it.
Third.
Because it's like, it's the game playing the game. I'm here.
Over to
I'm a
first.
human.
And the leadoff
I'm trying to
batter
play the
retired
game. Don't do it for me.
after the fifth.
Especially when you're making me worse.
Callahan.
I was right on that.
Swinging the first time. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
It blows my mind that they invented a baseball game where the PCI goes where it wants to go sometimes.
On the ground to the right side. Steps on the bat. First two batters retired in the top of the fifth. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Jack Rogers. Caught looking the first time up.
Yar, Jack. I do feel like Jack Rogers hung out with like
2 down and nobody aboard.
Redbeard and
Called strike
Captain
right there.
Flint.
Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Up the middle. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books.
All right, dude,
And
come on.
still
We
have
ain't
no
looking
score.
good. I tell you, well, nobody's looking good at this point. We got to get a hit. Come on, dude.
We head to the bottom of
Leading
the
up
fifth
for
inning.
the
Coming up
Blue
next.
22 homers.
The right
Cola.
fielder.
It's
Batting
Deuce
238.
the Dude.
Oh, they went high on you. I'm going to sit high. We'll go ahead and do it. Oh, there it is. We sat. See, look. I seen the history. We sat high. Oh, you hit a freaking umbrella and put it in the cold drink section. There we go.
A solo blast. And they take the lead.
Yeah, in your face, sucker. Well, I'm going to let dude round the bases on this one.
Riding high after hitting that home run
No
and helping
skippage.
The team take the lead.
Bam! Look at that strut.
Great job of hitting
We
it
sat
with a
high.
stick.
I seen the history.
On a
Stayed up
fastball
there,
on the
crushed it.
outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time,
Good angle here.
paid off
Bam!
for a
Just
home.
rocked it. We was late, but it didn't matter. We was on it. He hit it off the umbrella, and it went into
So up next,
the cold
Raymond
drinks.
Savage.
I'm gonna sit high here too. That was a bad pitch.
1-0.
I don't
Nobody
like
on,
sitting
nobody
high.
out.
Mentally, it
Already
messes with me.
across
I
the
don't
plate
do
this
well.
inning.
But
Bottom half
if they
of
throw
the
it high,
fifth.
we're all right. Oh, see, it's tough for me to adjust. See what I mean? Like, if I sit middle or low, I get to that. If I sit high, I don't. So I guess we'll sit middle. And then he went high. Ah,
That one fouled off.
I moved
2-2
up
now.
at the last second, but not in time. Oh, broken back.
Breaks his bat and foul ball.
Get the man a new bat.
Two.
We
Outside.
got full count.
All right.
Good job to fight that one off.
Good pitch. A strikeout.
Another full count pitch.
Oh, he got. Oh, it was a
Swinging for the
ball.
strikeout. And
See,
that's
it's the
first
high
out.
ones,
Nice
man.
recovery
Quit
after
bending
giving up
over,
the home run.
weirdo.
And now the shortstop, Buford Justice. First time up was a pop out.
Ball 1, no strikes.
But the rain in Pensacola. Check.
And now
I
it's
tried
even
to
up.
check it. It didn't work.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good
He
pitch.
was a little early, but kept his hands back long enough to fight that one off. Way
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
This guy's not afraid to throw balls, but he will hit the strike every once in a while, too, on there.
Missed
3-2.
inside with the curveball. This one.
Oh, come on.
Ground on the first base side. Makes the grab. 2 down.
You know, Benny's only got 3 home runs all year, but one of them's a grand slam. And I feel like we've only had 1 or 2 grand slams all year. I don't remember us really doing much in the grand slam variety.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Do, 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 do. Come on, Benny.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another.
3 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And I went up, and I'm glad I did. We didn't get him, but I went up.
Hurtubise.
Bummer.
And that's the end of the inning.
All right, dude.
1 scores in the inning. Coming on this.
It's on the board.
It's now 1-0. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dominic Patelli. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above.
I just killed somebody.
And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Did you say there's a place to look at statistics, Philly? So like under substitutions and then just look at them? No. Was there a place to do that? I'm just curious. Oh, stats? Player stats? Okay, here we go. We're here. Does he really not have given up a walk all year? That's nuts. I don't believe that can be true. He hasn't. Holy crap. I mean, I know I throw a lot of strikes. He's thrown 128.2 innings without a walk.
And for the lookouts, Jacob Hurtubise struck out swinging the first time. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. That one not close.
Well, they shouldn't be planning on a walk. I can tell you that.
With the go-ahead run in the batter's box. That just misses. And that's ball 2. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Savage drifting towards this one. And there's
That's 129 innings right there.
Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, number 20, 0 for 1. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2.
All right.
Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable.
He's got the goods, but he ain't good enough to play in your futures game, no, is he, Ben?
Takes a strike. Certainly looks like they're going to waste that leadoff base runner.
We got snubbed, guys, and we're going to hold on to that. We're going to use that as fuel.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Gets him looking.
They could have almost put the entire team.
They get 6 shutouts.
We could have been the futures team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how we didn't get a single position player. It don't make no sense.
And here is
The center fielder, Chu Vaughn.
fly ball to left, down the line. Hurtubise ranges to
Herpes.
the right. Makes the grab, 1 down.
It's like he called that dude herpes.
Next up, the second baseman, number 20.
All right,
0
Philly,
for
come on.
2
Let's
with a
get-
pair of strikeouts.
Let's get going here. You lead the team in doubles. Maybe get something in the gap. Oh, oh! It dropped underneath. It dropped underneath.
1-1.
Yeah, I seen that one going out there.
One pitch, fouled away.
Oh,
Right side, but that rolls.
almost got us, dude. That was fast fastball. 89, 96. Yeah, it felt like 106.
Out.
Oh, good
Got him
pitch.
looking disbelief from the batter.
Now
Quit bending over, fool.
13.
Van, the next to hit. Van
I'm gonna shove that bat up
has
his
much
crack
better
next
this
time.
season at away games than here at home.
Got me again. That same pitch. 96 on the line. That was under the line. That was actually a ball. You can't tell, though. You ain't got enough time to respond.
350 in his last 10 games.
Ball! That
Some
pitch is out.
excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him.
Oh.
There swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not looking good this game.
And now
That's
2 and
off the
2.
plate. Ball 2.
We're all drunk from partying for not making the futures game.
Gets a piece, stays
Get in that
alive.
dugout. Get in that dugout. Run along now. Run along.
Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And it's 3 up.
Yeah,
and
at least he
3
didn't
down in
sniff
this
it.
inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Justice Thompson. Hard to pitch as well as he has in this game without throwing a lot of first pitch strikes.
I think we're getting Natalie ready here because we don't want to. In a 1-0 game, we got to make sure we keep it 1-0, and we're going to need Natalie for that.
That one's in there. 1 and 2 now. Got the for the K. And
Filth.
the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
10 strikeout, man.
Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Sal Stewart. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's a good job of changing.
And they never
speeds.
will walk if they
Start
keep
with the
swinging those
fastball,
pitches.
then pull the string on the changeup. Now here's the 0-2. Good eye on that pitch. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Struck out swinging. 2 away now to start the 7th.
Oh, KP's showing the moon.
Now
All
a chance
right,
for
let's go ahead and
Kim
get
Coleman.
Natalie going.
That's a ball. Counts 1 and 0.
That one's in there. And now it's even 1 and 1. 1-run ball game, but he's staying aggressive out there on the mound, coming right
Uh-oh.
swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back.
Oh,
Outta here.
it made it look like I could get that. That thing landed mid-bush.
Made them pay for that one, and we are all tied up. Huge moment and a clutch hit. Way to rise to the occasion.
Dang.
Seemed like he might not have hit it.
I thought I was going to get it. I slowed down. I timed it. I had it right there.
Get over his glove
And it hit mid-bush.
Great effort in the outfield.
I needed to scale the wall, jump over the wall, and sit down in the bush.
Tyler Callahan. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, Natalie, you might be asked to go a little bit longer because we will probably keep you in until we get the
They try to
lead
get a
at this
chase
point,
on
unless
the
it's a long
slider down
time.
and away.
It's gonna cut. Natalie could get herself a win here now because KP.
That one to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll.
I mean, 7 innings, 1-run ball is a great job, but it's a shame when you can't get a dub from
ties things up.
2 or 3 hits apiece.
Now pitching
We're
for
back, and a
Chattanooga.
new pitcher here to start the bottom. Of
All right,
the
Jimmy.
7th. Carson Spires.
Your KP's last chance at a dub
him
right
so
here.
far
Us
this
this inning anyway, because he's coming out.
This one chopped on the ground.
pitcher.
but foul.
That was significantly less faster. Less fast.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
Fouled off. He was late.
come on, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy.
0-2. Here's the pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line, and that is a foul.
He
ball.
seems like he's not as fast, but I'm behind all 3. So what's the deal with that?
Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the
That's a
dirt.
ball.
Come on, Jimmy. Ah,
Threw it for the K.
it didn't
One
drop.
away. Big timeout leading off the home half of the 7th. Big Daddy Trucks digs in now.
Oh,
This one is level.
yes.
It one hops off the wall. Could be trouble.
All right.
Around first and heading for second.
Dude's got a chance to get 2 RBIs in the game here. We need that.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Not much
Killed
to
that.
pick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched. Now a chance to take the lead. And that's an opportunity they can't afford to squander this late in the game. Stepping to the plate now for Pennsylvania.
We're not going to sit high or low. I'm going to keep dude in the middle.
Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still there.
Yeah. He's going home. Come on, Trucker. Go. 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 Yes. 2-1. Good stuff.
Well, he comes through.
That was back-to-back hard hits. Dude's pumped.
That was big. That one might as well have been placed on a tee.
I was afraid it was too hard.
Down the middle, a hitter's dream.
Because they got to him in a split second. Ooh. Woo. Good stuff, dude and Trucker.
Runner at second. Up next, the
That was a cutter. That was the first time we seen this guy's cutter, too. We rocked it. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch.
Late on that one.
0-1's the count.
All right. Well, Natalie's coming in, but she's got a hold instead of a win opportunity.
High fly ball down the line and left. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Runner at second here and one away.
Oh,
Comes up empty, chasing
that was
down the
crazy.
leader.
That was filthy.
Out. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That was filthy.
No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish.
Well, it's good to see. We're not hitting well. I mean, they pitch well. It's just we got to hand it to Chattanooga. But dude is continuing on his really good streak he's been on.
That misses the zone.
He had a great series last time, so that's good news for him.
2 down. Spires checks the runner back in safely on the dive.
You know what, dude? I think you probably got a single out of that. I don't think you got a double because he threw it home before you hit first. Good pitch.
There, putting it a bit
I'm pretty sure the rule
here, so
is
he can't extend
if the
for more
fielder
power.
throws to a different base before you touch first, it's fielder's choice.
Late swing,
So it'll only been a single,
that's
no
the kind of
double.
pitch he likes to hammer a bit away
But
so he can extend the
it was a
odds.
potential game-winning
This time,
RBI.
though,
That's all that
he
matters
wasn't
there.
quite able to square it up.
Oh, filthy.
Out swinging. They limit the
That was a good pitch.
Well,
Yeah,
they pick up one
that was
run
good. That
on
was
the
yeah.
RBI
I mean,
single,
we
and this
Trucker
is
and Dude
now
hit
a
him hard
2-1
back to
ball
back.
game. Ready to get the 8th inning going.
All right,
And
Natalie,
now the
Natalie,
first
Natalie.
baseman, Jack Rogers.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game.
There
the
she
righty,
is.
Minnie Knapp.
Number 7.
Will get to work on
5.2,
one
8
this
hold
league.
for ERA 1.23. Look at her average, 193 and 139 versus lefties. She's even better versus lefties. And there's a lefty. It's pretty good, Natalie. Looking good in them pants, too, if I might add. Oh, and didn't, well, it just went up a little bit right there, didn't it?
The tying run is aboard.
Average just went up a little bit right there.
That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate.
Another lefty.
Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Grounder to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Let's change his eyesight
Here
level
comes the
here.
0-2 pitch. Way high.
Look up there and get him down below. We missed.
Good job to let the low one go there. Struck him out looking with the
There we go.
off-speed stuff.
That ponytail.
Now the left fielder, Jacob
Well, it ain't
Hurley.
nothing but lefties, are they? I guess I didn't realize that earlier.
That one is absolutely pummeled. That one's back there. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
I tried.
The 0-1.
Really, if that was foul, he should have been tagging.
Is well located.
I mean, a foul ball, you
He's
can't
gone for
advance a
that
foul
double
ball,
play.
but you can run once I catch it. He should have been tagging.
The lookouts with the tying run aboard at first. Swing and a miss.
It's 2.
The strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Now up the catcher, number 20. That's a slider for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how she adapts. Hard hit right
All right, Natalie. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So no runs here.
That was a little scary.
No errors. One left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead.
2-1, 4 hits
Pensacola
apiece.
with
Good
them.
game. Good game.
Now pitching for
Back now, new
Chattanooga.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the 8th.
78.
Zach Maxwell.
Zach
This season has gotten hit around pretty good.
All
The designated hitter now at the plate and swings through strike one. I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. Line drive.
Oh, beautiful.
And that's a fair ball.
That's insurance.
Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at
That
second
is
with a
insurance,
leadoff double.
guys. Matter of fact, we might try to. We can. We're gonna bunt with Chu so Philly can knock him in. Let's see if they play the bunt. They kind of are. We're gonna go. We're gonna bunt.
Into in-game success. Now, Chu Bong. Sack bunt
Yep.
towards
There ain't
third.
nobody there to cover.
Sends
All right,
it
here we go,
first.
Philly.
And that's an out on the
There was nobody to cover
sacrifice bunt.
third, so
Perfect placement on that.
if they would have brought him in on the grass where they do the thing where he's a grass and the shortstop could cover third, we might not have done it. But that
Next
was
to hit,
not
the
the case.
second baseman, number 20.
All right.
3 with 3 strikeouts.
Ooh, swing away. Oh,
Curls foul.
absolutely obliterated that. It almost killed a pitcher.
The 0-1.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt.
Does he got a slider
Three
and a
Ks
sweeper?
already
What the
going
crap?
in this
He
one,
does.
But he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. This pitch misses. Ball 1.
That was something.
Foul
Whew.
off at the plate. They'll do
Man,
it
you don't
again.
want to get the golden sombrero, Philly. Golden sombrero equals the golden shower, and you don't want that. Trust me. Showers will not be friendly. There you go.
Grounded to third.
Oh man, we had to go back.
2 away. Tag out at third.
I hate that. That's a delayed hit.
And that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Through 8 full.
Even though I sent him and I went back, you've seen him slide back. Since I had previously sent him, he started to go, and I had to go back twice, and it did not work. That was
the 9th inning in this one. Here's the
tragic
second
stuff,
Hector
man.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
That's one of the things they need to
So they
fix in
turn
this
to their
game.
closer, Alexander.
It's such a delay if you hit the button to go, that even if they're already doing what you did secondly, sometimes they still do what you did first. It happens when you try to cancel throws and stuff too sometimes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was
Late
tragic.
on that fastball. Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff.
Robbed me of a bat to knock him in.
Called out on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
The right
He's
fielder
2 outs
is on.
away. And now the right fielder, Justice Thompson. 1 for 3. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately.
You know what I'm talking about, dude? I hit go, and then I hit back. And he registered the back, but then he started to run again, so I had to hit back again after he slid. And it was
2-0 pitch.
it happened so late on the registration for the player.
Slings to first.
And we ended up getting thrown out, which was just ridiculous. It should only register the last thing that I hit. If I say go, if I say run home, no, back.
Getting ready to hit.
Back is all you should do. You shouldn't go back and then like, oh yeah, you did want to go home too, huh? Stupid. It's really bad on that. It's always been that way too.
Wise to take that slider down and in.
You guys just witnessed it. That was you seen him slide back. You seen it. You heard it, and then he just turned and started running. Like there was no excuse for him to do that.
That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that.
All right, here's the game.
Changeup can be extra effective. In
Ah,
the dirt.
I tried to keep
Don't
it
put
really
the tying
low.
run on base, but he's still got to be careful. Can't throw something too meaty.
No, we don't want nothing too meaty.
The Lookouts down to their last strike.
Oh, get him, Jimmy.
In front of home.
Jimmy.
On to first.
Woo.
Ball game.
2-1. Well, we know who the player of the game is. That is there. The only guy who had
Final score here
RBIs.
today, 2-1. So they hang on to win it by a run. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew
Good
here
game,
at the
good
show,
game.
I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Not a high-powered game, but we did just enough. Oh, KP wasn't player of the game. Dude was. Nah, Dude was player of the game there. 100%. 2 for 3, home run, 2 RBIs, and a run. And when you got only 2 runs and you win the game, you get MVP. Looks like the home run derby's kicking off. I hear him. Is that Joe Buck? Is that Joe Buck? It's on ESPN. Don't he do Fox? Oh. It's not. Who is that talking? PW3s. Oh, you know what? I know his face, but I can't think of his name. Yeah, it's not Buck. It sounded like Joe Buck, right? I mean, without being able to physically see him, I'm listening to it. I thought it was Joe Buck. I hate that guy. He's a loser. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, guys, 2 more. Let's get the bats rolling. I would like to get the Sam Binshotter versus the Meltwater. Oh, majority was representing us there. Real nice, majority, real nice. Yeah, we'll be done early tonight, guys. We'll be done early. I'll be able to watch the end of it. This home run derby, man. I can remember when the home run derby was freaking Frank Thomas, Jeff Bagwell, Mark McGuire, Larry Walker. You know what I mean? Jason Giambi. Like, you had home run hitters. They got freaking Chaz Chisholm in there and second baseman and stuff. Like, it's just a far cry of what it used to be. Like, back in the 90s and even through the early 2000s, dude, we had beef. Absolute beef. Making sure nothing's goofy looking there. Now we're all right. Tucker still got that snowflake. Griffey, Griffey was there. I seen Griffey when I was eating before I started. Griffey was there on set with the guys. And, you know, Griffey's a professional photographer now. Like, he does really good work, too, if you've seen his stuff. Griffey does a lot of really good sports shots. And he's there doing... He said he's there, you know, working. He's not just there to have fun. Like, he's there working, doing his photography. And they asked him if there was anybody specific, and he said, yeah, Cal. You know, Cal Raleigh for the Mariners. He said he's there. He's going to do a couple special things for Cal, and he's making some kind of like poster or whatever for him. You know what I mean? For just specific on a Cal thing. So he's going to get pictures of everything, but he's trying to do something special, I guess, because Cal is a fellow Mariner.
In there at the knees.
But if I had to pick a guy to win it right now, I mean, these guys are, like I said, I don't feel like they're anything compared to what we used to get. I would say I'd either pick Cal or Woods. I think they have a good shot. I really hope. And I really don't think that Chaz Chisholm's going to do anything. He doesn't, he's just, I don't know, he doesn't have that home run swagger.
Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run.
I don't care what you've done in the season. A home run derby is not the same thing as hitting home runs in the game. You got to have a extremely repeatable swing that you can do quickly over and over and over and over. And that doesn't always translate. I've seen so many home run derbies in the past where you think that, you know, oh man, he's going to kill it. This guy, he's got 35 home runs at the break, and they go in and they hit 3 home runs in the derby because they don't have a home run swing.
One out and the base is
Yeah, I
empty.
don't think really anybody likes him, Philly. I think we're all in agreement there, Philly. Here,
Fly
us,
ball down
our
the
people.
line. The dude.
None of us really like him.
Hauls it in for the out. Look at this lineup.
And I look over and I see, dude,
Most productive player in the
can't
lineup
stand
so far
jazz.
this year, Jacob Hurtubise.
Well, there's nothing wrong with
Coming
music
up to
now.
the dish for Chattanooga, Sal Stewart.
You got to call him Jizz. It's Chaz Jism.
It's ball one.
You got to revoice it. Jazz is a good form of
On the
music.
ground, right side. There in plenty of time ends the inning. End of a half inning of play.
It's also a Utah basketball
Welcome
team.
back. Our starter in this one, Sam Ben Scooter. Here's
Oh,
scouting
Scooter.
report.
The old
What I
Ben
call the
Scooter.
Starting pitcher starting kit. Four-seam fastball, slider, curve.
All right,
and
Scoot. Oh, the
changeup.
wind's blowing in off
That
the
gives him a
Ocean
couple
7.
different breaking balls and some good ways to change speed. If he can
Oh.
keep a consistent
Nope.
arm slot, he can keep hitters off balance. Hauls it in on the run.
Yeah, he's not a favorite of mine.
Let's check out
And I
the
like the
lineup.
Marlins. We're in the Marlins. I mean, like I've always been a Marlins. I didn't like him there either. I mean, I didn't like him as a person. You can tell he's very douchey, and I just. I mean, you hate to see a player that can play well leave a team you like. Ah,
Second baseman, the batter now, whiffs for a strike.
but you could tell that he
Fastball
was
is a pitch
very
that young hitters
arrogant
have
and
to learn to
self-centered.
lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. In the
Drop,
air,
drop, drop, drop,
towards
drop.
right center.
Oh
And
man,
two away.
he's throwing strikes. Get ready.
Next up for the Blue
Get ready here. He's throwing strikes.
Good power, not so great at getting on base. And that one foul.
Man, do I hit that ball to freaking
Two outs,
Tallahassee.
base is empty.
that one landed in Gainesville. Oh come on, I'm gonna strike out. When you hit too fast in front of it, it's just setting you up to strike out. Is all it's doing.
Kicks and delivers. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. End of one, and we're still scoreless. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Top half of the second.
Banana nuts. There's your banana nuts, majority. You got that monkey yoga.
Play is made, one gone.
It's bananas.
On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a
It's
result.
bananas.
And now, Tyler Callahan. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp. And they count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up.
You know, I like banana nut bread with
Second
chocolate.
inning, no
You guys
score
ever eat
thus
that? Chocolate banana nut bread? That stuff's good too.
Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty deep.
That's what she
And
said
hauls it in. That's out number 2.
with my mullet gear.
So digging in, Dominic Patelli. Just took too long to recognize that one was going to land in the zone. Great
Well,
work
they're
with that
screaming.
bender.
They need to calm down and just start the derby.
Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off, we'll see another. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Swings and misses. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. All
right, Jimmy. Come on.
Up next to the dish for Pensacola,
The catcher,
Jimmy Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Oh, there you go. Jimmy started the home run derby. Kicking it off. Bam! Smacked it off the scoreboard. Well done. Well done, Jimmy. 32. I'm pretty sure you just took the lead from me.
And they take the lead. It's 1-0. Might have been a touch late on the heater, but his bat clean was excellent. He was able to hammer that one out.
Boom.
the other way
Right on cue.
because of his good
Home
swing.
run derby started, and Jimmy's like, bang. You killed that scoreboard. Stop. Smacked it.
Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, Big Daddy Trucks. Really needs to start making more contact.
Oh!
This pitch rides in too far. That got him. Runner on base to
Boy,
start
Trucker's
the
like 7'12". You don't
Now
want to
it's
hit
the
him.
right fielder, his dudeness, the dude.
All right, dude, come on, let's keep it rolling.
Swings through that one.
Good slider, good slider. I need, you know, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit here in a second. Hold on. Oh, good pitch.
Rolls away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
That was 2 pitches. It should be 2-0.
Now here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Collier to second. On the first.
No good.
Play.
No good.
That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything
Batting
but.
seventh,
Credit to
third
them for an
baseman,
outstanding double play.
Randy
And here is Randy Savage.
He threw another crazy slider on there, didn't he?
Chases a high fastball there.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Two away, base is empty, but 1 run so far this inning. Bottom half of the second inning. Check swing, held up. Fly ball out to
They're
left
announcing
field.
douchebag now, aren't they? I'm gonna turn
And
that
that's the end of the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. We move on to the third inning, and now the first baseman, Jack Rogers. Rogers stands at 6 foot even, 205 pounds.
Why isn't Judge in it? Did he just opt out?
Back in 2021.
Why would you opt? Judge is not in it, is he? I was just realizing I seen Judge standing there, but when I looked earlier, I don't remember seeing his name on the list.
This one in the air to right, going back pretty deep, puts it away for the out. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Jay Allen. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Oh, what a great play.
There we go.
Goes to
Good
first.
stuff.
Nicely done for the out. Digging in for the Lookouts, Michael Troutwine.
Nope. Count's 1-0.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Really spotting the fastball well early in this one. If he can continue to do that, it should be a solid game. Pat softly on the ground.
Uh-oh. Oh!
There with plenty of time. Inning over. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Pensacola with the lead. As we go to the last of
Leading
the
up for
third.
the
Now,
Wahoos,
Buford
the
Justice.
shortstop, Buford Justice.
I think he might have leaned into that.
I need to get the big. Oh! I need to get the big league chew going here. I think that's what it is. Forgot. It's so good. Now we're ready.
Needed hitter, number 70. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Ah.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whip. Swing and a miss had him out in front for the strikeout. Back to the top of the order. Chu, getting ready to hit. 0 for 1.
Dude's number one in the chat. Well done, dude. Dude moved up. Oh!
Fouls one off. With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn two unless they get an especially hard ground ball. The 0-1. And swing and a miss. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that.
The old bench scooter's scooting them by me.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Justice leading off of first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's a K.
So you think it's going to keep this XP over all the streams, or is it going to reset every
Number
stream?
20.
Next up for the Blue Wahoos, number 20. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
How you know that, dude? I'm just curious. I mean, did you read that somewhere, or have you guys already seen this somewhere else? Ah, okay. Good shot.
The way, that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. And now
All right.
on the corner.
There's 2 outs, but Philly gave us a chance to get something going here.
That's textbook hitting right there. Didn't fly open or get over aggressive.
Quit kicking the bag,
Just
dude.
stayed clean in his swing mechanics and fired off a nice base hit. Here's the left fielder, Van. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Fouled off. He was late. Outside, Collier. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 left on. 3 innings. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Justice Thompson. This one to right. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up the middle. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. The time
That was a perfect hit.
And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly. Wow, what a stop. Throw to first. Wow, that is a heck of a play.
That was a heck of a play.
So smoothly executed out in short. You can really see the confidence.
Turn around, like, man, what was that? Look at Buford. He's pumped. That was a heck of a play. That really was a perfect dive.
Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Sal Stewart. 0 for 1 so far.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing lifted to left field. 2 away now. That's a
Trying to hit the coach, dude. Nacho.
Out in front on the pitch away and
Ball would have
earned the
stopped when it
fly out.
smacked the coach in the side
Here's
of the
third
head.
baseman Cam Collier blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score in that one. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense. And he got him. Strike 3. That retires the side. So no. Welcome back.
All right, Jimmy.
Leading off who's at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
32 home runs. You batting 307.
Job.
That's an all-star in my book, Jimmy.
Grounds this one to short. Patelli. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. The batter now,
Next
Big
back,
Daddy
first
Trucks.
baseman, Big Daddy. Trucks.
That one ripped, but foul.
One and one.
1 out and the base is empty.
The trucker had a hard hit yesterday.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Come on, trucker. Blow this scooter up.
Fouled off left side. And we're all even up.
Check.
Started to swing, but held up.
Where did that dirt come from? Did you see that dirt fly up everywhere? I checked my swing. I could have sworn I seen dirt everywhere on the screen.
Hot shot.
Oh, weak.
Caught for the out.
Now
He caught that in the air?
Do something to reset your.
I thought he scooped it. Like, what the crap?
All over it. Just some bad luck. His dudeness, the dude.
How hard was that hit?
Next to hit.
95?
Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Oh, man.
Foul on the right side. Rogers settles underneath it. That ends the inning. Nothing across. We're in the top half of the fifth. Now at the
Doing the
dish,
same thing we did the
Cal-
first game. Just barely enough to stay in the lead.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And now 2-0. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. And another ball. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk.
Well, you think
The
wrong.
hitter might be able to exploit that. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Because that's when they hit them doubles and triples and home runs, is when you throw a fastball down the middle on 3-0.
Dominic Patelli now at the plate. First at bat was a strikeout. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps.
Let me suck your titties, baby. Let me suck your titties, baby.
5 months.
Came together on
I'm
that.
just sucking titties
Hands on the fastball inside. No problem.
right outside of Chicago.
And now a chance to tie the game up, making this a crucial at bat.
Whoa.
Jack Rogers digs in now. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. We're in the top of the fifth inning. First and second, no outs. One pitch fouled away. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count's even at 2. Nice eye right there. Good job to let the low one go there. And that one is foul. We'll try
Man,
again.
there's no outs.
Payoff pitch. Nice stop. Goes to third with it. There's one. To first.
Bam! Oh!
Great effort there. Came away
Man.
empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Great.
Man, how close? Well, I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it. Boom. Oh, man. Yeah. He's safe. I just was curious how close.
For the lookouts,
Man.
Jay Allen. And a curve misses outside. Patelli at second. Rogers at first. One out. Right through there for a strike. Next one's fouled back. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to right.
Oh, I ain't making it
The
3.
dude under this one. And 2 away now.
Good stuff. Why you would be wearing a jacket
Catcher.
in Pensacola
Coming up to the dish for
in late July is beyond me.
Counted out the first time.
The man's got like a disease or something. He's a freaking leper.
First and second, 2 down. High fly ball down.
We stopped him.
left. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 5th here in Pensacola. And now at the plate, Randy Savage. Line drive. And
Man.
strikeout number 1. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning.
Now
Great
batting,
with the
the
line out, but a
shortstop,
really
Future.
nice cut.
Well, right on that. Down the middle on it. Good.
Justice.
Ah,
Swinging and a
that one
miss,
good.
got fooled on that one. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch fouled away.
I felt like I was over there and on that. I moved.
1-2 offering. Puts this one
Drop.
in the air down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the 1-2. On the ground for first and handles this chance. Rogers takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 70. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Inside 0-1.
Horrible. I thought him and Cal would have the best chance as far as how their swings are. I can hear him.
Fly ball left field, Hurtubise. And that'll do it. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Digging in for the lookouts, Justice Thompson. It just misses. Ball and no strikes.
.486. That's a bomb, though.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
Now batting. Left field.
Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Jacob Hurtubise. This has been a
Hurtubise,
solid outing for
not
him,
herpes.
and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the
Hurtubise.
zone like he did with that low fastball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Or now, hey, Natalie.
0-2, here's the pitch.
Natalie.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. The Blue Wahoos leading by 1, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning.
Now batting. Second base.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Sal Stewart.
Pitch.
Stewart, just 21 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fastball in for a strike.
These guys are, this game, they're not swinging
Inner half of the
as much.
plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Pitch in the dirt.
Natalie's sleeping.
And he grounds it to the right side. Handles the chance. There in plenty of time, ends the inning.
Right.
Gets 6.
1-0 game. This is
Sixth.
another
And now
two
the
low
center
scoring
fielder,
games. Pretty
Chu
crazy.
Bong. On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there.
Yeah, we better
and
hurry with
that's
Chu.
A great play.
Now
Stepping to
batting.
the plate now
Number
for
20.
Pensacola, number 20. 1 for 2. That's the kind of confident approach you love to see from pitchers in the minors. He's facing a good hitter, and he challenges him early in the count anyway.
Check.
Strike 2. Down 0-2.
I knew that was worse than the last one. I was thinking it was might be there again, which is why I checked it. I was swinging
Maybe
anyway.
gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got it. 2 down. Pitcher and
I hate
catcher
that. That's one of my bad. That's why I'm mentally I'm wrong. I just can't.
So digging in, Van.
He got that first high strike, and then he never came anywhere else where I was ready. He's gonna do it to me
Swing
again.
and a miss.
Dang it!
2 outs.
All right, I'm gonna sit centered because he's got me all mixed up right now.
That
Ball,
misses.
that's outside.
And the count
Right,
even
because
one.
if I'm centered and I don't see the ball coming right at me, it's gonna be a ball. Oh!
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Do I ever hit so many hard foul balls this game? And I don't think I have a hit yet this whole series, either game. That's
Lifted
probably
in
an
the
out.
Right center. Allen.
Yep, I ain't got a hit yet this series.
Swallows it up. That's
Playing
out.
terribly. I'm still on a hangover from the freaking
And now Cam Colby.
Futures game binge. Dang, Jimmy, you ain't supposed to tell people about your dildos, man.
And that drops in for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Tyler Callahan. Ground ball, right side. And steps on the back for the out.
You gotta keep that private, Jimmy.
Dominic Patelli.
Jimmy got that new 4th of July Star Spangled Banger.
Into this game and a first pitch strike rate better than 70%. The pitching coach will give him props for that. Swings through it. That's 7th straight he's set down, and he's clearly in a good rhythm. I'm sure he wants to keep this momentum going. Lifted in the air, right field, and that'll do it.
Dang, majority, you're not even 1, 2, or 3? Where are you at?
7 shutout innings. Pensacola ahead in this game, 1-0.
Well, actually, you were 2 before. How did you drop out of the top 3, majority?
Bottom of the 7th.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
Big
The
dog.
catcher.
It doesn't keep it the same between some of these. My chat on the end thing and the. Yeah, never mind. Oh! That might be gone. There we go. Jimmy bounced into the water. Star Spangled Banger right there.
One out of here. His second of the night.
33.
It's 2-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front.
Keep it up, Jimmy, now.
That homer.
You get whatever toys you need as long as you keep hitting home runs, you know?
First test will be from the left side, and lefty batters have presented a challenge this year. Digging in, Big Daddy Trucks.
Oh.
Now this is a laser.
Nice.
Looks like they'll have a shot at extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Now the tag at second.
Oh.
He's out trying to stretch it into a double. Good
Man.
trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. His dudeness, the dude. Getting
All right,
ready
dude.
to hit. Ripped into right center.
Could have knocked in Trucker right there.
Around first.
We're hitting now.
In at second with a one.
Good job, dude. Good job.
That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. I think that's exactly what he wanted to do on that pitch. Shot it the opposite way, and he was thinking about going for 2 all the way. Great rip. Now at the plate, Randy Savage.
0-1.
And Trucker was almost safe. He would have been home. It'd be 3-0.
On 0-1, the delivery. Swing high.
We're gonna send, dude. We're gonna send him.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag and they get
Good throw.
2. Double play.
I mean,
All set
it's
for
double
the
A,
start of this inning.
right? We
And
win
here's
some, we
first
lose
baseman,
some.
Jack Rogers.
Ball that's low.
High fly ball out to left center. Van on the way over. Takes it in for the out. Jay Allen, the next inning.
I know he's tired. He's only got 79. He'll be all right.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit.
If he gives us another hit, we'll take him out.
He's gonna bring the tying run to the plate.
Now back. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Michael Troutwine. He breaks his bat, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So up next, Justice Thompson, 1 for 3. There goes the runner. Pitches in for a
Get him, Jimmy. Bam. Oh.
Respect to that runner because not a lot
Man,
of
that's a perfect
players
throw,
have
too.
the speed to get a steal on that catcher. He's got a terrific arm, so if you don't get a good lead and a
Ooh.
great jump, you can just forget it. That was well done. Keeps the AB going.
I'll make a play. Kitty needed to get up.
Check swing, but they won't appeal. Next pitch, not close up high. The lookouts. With
This is his last batter, no matter
the
what.
dish. Foul ball, another.
No matter what, this is his last batter. Ooh.
Downstairs. Up the middle. Great grab.
Oh, there we go.
And the
Boom.
throw, Nicely done for the out.
One quick
Making it
second
look
here.
easy at second. Let's take another look at this one. That's going to get you some high fives in the dugout.
Rooker the hooker.
Now pitching for
Back now, new
Chattanooga.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth.
All right, come on here, Buford.
Great job this
Get a little
year.
insurance.
Hits off the board. Not an easy pitcher to get to. Justice now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Late swing, fouled it off.
Just killed somebody. Yeah, we don't make that play. It's going to be first and third with 2 outs, so that would have been not good. But we got it. Base hit would be real nice here. Maybe Benny could get Buford over and just have the top of the lineup. That would be good.
That one misses. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swings and misses.
Right down the middle.
Leadoff batter out here in the eighth.
I didn't expect
Next
that.
up for the Blue Wahoos, number 70. That one fouled off. Base hit, center field. So they get
All right,
a
Benny.
run with a 1-out single. That swing tells you a lot about his hitting ability. Good, repeatable mechanics at the plate and great hand-eye coordination as he puts that one down for a single. Bong in the box with one away. Looks
Count's
at ball
1-0.
and that one fouled off. With the speedy runner at first and a hitter with good wheels too, the infielders know they need a hard hit grounder if they're going to.
Oh, there we go.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right.
Quick throw
There we
back
go.
in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
We could potentially open this up in the 8th.
And now the second baseman, number 20.
Phillies 1 for 3. Let's make it 2 for 4. Oh, what?
The air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Dude, that is the first pitch he's thrown
Now
up
batting,
Now the left fielder.
the entire game, like that pitcher. That's the only one. That's the first time he went up there.
And a strikeout.
Popped it right up in the air.
Swings over the top there. So important to get ahead against a great hitter in a spot like this. On the ground to the
Dude,
left.
I did not I did not get a hit this series so far, man.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Hurtubise.
Now pitching.
Here
for
comes the closer in the 9th, Alexander
Number
Dirtbag,
30.
aiming to lock down the game
Alexander
and pick up the save.
Dirtbag.
Come on now, Dirtbag. Dirty.
They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing.
Ain't gonna be no mistakes. Ain't gonna be no mistakes, Ben.
Just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. In there, got the strikeout looking.
I didn't want it right there either. He should have lit that up. I was trying to hit the corner, and I threw it right
He's
down the
2
middle.
outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. Here comes the 1-0.
So where's Arroyo? He's not played either game. He was just in the Futures game
That one's
for
swung,
Chattanooga.
and
Did they
it's not
call
too
him
late.
up? Thanks to me? Did I just go 3 for 4 with him and get him called up? Like what's?
And there's the ball.
I really do not remember seeing him in this lineup either game.
Ground ball to second base.
We go.
Only 1 out remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna check real quick, dude,
Now the
because it
third
doesn't make any
baseman,
sense.
Cam Collier, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Hit to the left side.
Buford.
This should
Oh,
be it.
from the grass.
On to first.
Game.
Ball game.
All right, very low scoring, quiet game again.
Dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show.
Jimmy, you get MVP because you hit 2 home runs. That was our only runs of the game. Crazy. This is it. This is our last game, too. Like I said, short stream. He hit that like 8,000 feet right there. Yeah, I don't see him. I went 0 for 4. Macho went 0 for 3. Buford went 0 for 2. I'm not doing good. I'm like 0 for 8. Jimmy, you got 33 home runs on the season. Good job, Jimmy. We get all kinds of packs today. Where is it at again? I thought it was right here. I thought it was code trans. Yeah, it is. I just hide. He would have been the Reds. Ooh, fractured shin. Ugh. Pain. I ain't seen it. They're just not using him. Maybe he shouldn't have had that hat on. You know what I could do? Hold on. I think I know how to figure this out. I feel like he was in one of these stats. He was in one of these really good stats. Oh, Philly and that guy's tied it for the most doubles in the entire league. The Arroyo. Catch it, Caleb, catch it. He ain't gonna be there, I don't think. You got me by 1, Jimmy. I was 1 up, now you went up. Because I ain't hitting crap, man. Power. Maybe, I know I've seen his name before. He's just like gone. Weird. All right, guys, here we go. This is it. We win this game. We win the series. Well, we won the series already. 2-1, 2-0. Man, that is crazy. 2-1 and 2-0. Why don't we hit a bunch of baseballs really hard and score a bunch of ones and go out on top? Oh, can you filter to the league leaders by team? I didn't know that. I just don't see him. We'll check. What I was gonna do, Philly, is just check here real quick. Snelling. He might have got called up, but I didn't see him getting called up. Yeah, we're all right. We're gonna do this. And I'm on fire, and I can't get a hit. Oh, the training thing. Okay. I'm on fire and I'm 0 for 8. 0 for 8 on fire. I don't sound very on fire.
Double-A baseball in the Southern League. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos.
That's right. This is the sweep. We're headed to Knoxville.
Pitch coming your way next. Here's the center fielder.
So if I look at the stats, player stats. Yeah, he's not on the team anymore. Oh well, he's not there. We know that. He ain't there.
Justice Thompson.
On the ground, right side, and handles this chance. Play is made, one gone.
Start.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They left a ton of runners on base in their last game and couldn't really cash in when they had.
Tyler Callahan's pretty good, 290.
That's
That's
good fundamental hitting.
worth
These
checking
batters
out.
need to recognize the situation and adapt their approaches accordingly. Digging in for
Yeah, so that'd be cool for you next week, Majority. Next Monday, you'll be having 2 games in Knoxville, and like I said,
and that's a 1-out
I took all them pictures of the stadium, personal pictures, and I already been working on it. It looks really good, but that creek that they left in and stuff is really neat. I got all kinds of really good pictures. I showed some of them to you guys, but there's, I took way more than I showed. And, it's a nice stadium.
Comes up empty.
I mean, really, any stadium that gets built right now is going to be a nice stadium. Like, how can you not build a 2025 nice stadium? But it's neat where it's at, right there in Knoxville, and they tried to keep, like, the trees in the hill and the creek and stuff still in play. Like, part of it, they didn't want to just rip it out and get rid of it, which was cool.
He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter.
And they got the bridge out in center field. You hit a home run off the bridge that crosses the creek. Hit a home run in the creek, which is neat.
So digging in, Cam Collier went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Started to
Their scoreboard is the shape of Tennessee, and it's huge.
Fly ball down
Huge.
the line, going back pretty deep. And that's the end of the inning.
All right, I need to get some hits because this is embarrassing for me. We got the glasses on. Look at this guy.
Welcome back.
Freaking Conan.
And today's starter,
I called him Conan. His name's Komar.
Road has not been a forte this season. He's got
Komar.
pitches to choose from on the mound. And
Me no like Wahoos.
pitches
Strike out
as
Wahoo.
the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3
pitch.
of them, he'll have a better chance
Komar.
to go deep into this one and hold something back for later. Ground ball. Right and steps on the bag for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup.
The second baseman, number 20.
Man, Jimmy's the only one. No, Chew. Okay.
Digging in
We got
next
2
for the
300
Blue
hitters.
Wahoos, number 20. In there.
Oh.
It's a 1. That's the kind of confident approach you love to see from pitchers in the minors. He's
Komar.
facing a good hitter, and he challenges him early in the count anyway.
That sucked. Woo! He's got movement.
At a certain point, you have
Man.
to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly.
I thought he got us. I was going to say, dude, that was the brilliant pitching. He just missed. He almost got
Base
us.
is empty.
He's trying to go up. Is he going to go down now? Yep.
Line drive, and it's
We were waiting on it. He went high, low, high, low.
Just goes
No
to
left
show
field.
that not
Number
everything is
13.
within your control on the baseball.
All right, come on. Come on. I'm sick and tired of not hitting. Let's do the opposite of not hitting.
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Ah!
The batter now whiffs for strike 1.
No ball.
2 sliders
1 strike.
away, maybe going to the 2-seamer now. Good
He went low high. Is he going to go low again? Is he really going to go?
Pitchers try to induce
a
chases
pattern
on
here?
Fastballs up there.
Oh, I missed it.
Fly
It
ball
was
to right
middle.
center. That's
I was a little
back.
under it.
Makes the catch. Inning over. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's disposal service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Top half of the second from Pensacola. Right through there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout.
He looks like a turtle.
Batter retired here in the
First
second.
baseman, Jack.
Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Jack Rogers. Play is made, 2
That
out.
was nice and quick.
Digging in, Dominic Patelli.
Ooh, that's Snell.
That
Tried to
front door curveball
hit that
went
meter
up
real
to
high
the
and bring that
pitcher,
up. It did
and
not
he
work.
couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. Bottom of the zone.
Can
called
you
strike.
smell that
2
Snell?
down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second.
Robbie Snelly.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Good inning,
And
Snelly.
that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
All right, Snelly 100. Good stuff.
Ready to go for the
Leading
last
up
half of the
for
inning.
the
Here's the
Blue
catcher,
Wahoos,
Jimmy
the
Big
catcher.
Dog.
Jimmy's strike zone's smaller than all of ours. Oh,
Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt.
that was a good pitch, man. These guys got some pretty good drop. His slider and changeup both. It's decent. Check. There we go, Jimmy. We knew you couldn't get through it.
Leading
Ain't
up
no way
for
you're
the
getting through a series, not even a 3-game series.
Big Daddy.
You got to take one in the big old badonkadonk. There you go. Dude, you're going to set the record. You're going to set a record that ain't never going to be able to be beat.
It's pretty far back.
Ah,
Takes it in for the out.
is that 21, Jimmy? Really? I thought it was 20.
Is the dude.
The dude.
21. We just crossed the All-Star break. Oh, good
Sliced
hit.
down the
Man.
right side.
Shoot.
The 0-1. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one on its way. It bangs off the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third.
One out, second, third. Good stuff, dude.
He's
Good.
been red hot at the dish.
Continued his
That one
hitting.
Didn't clear the wall, but it's an example
stuff.
of great hitting mechanics. You can't hit the ball to the opposite field with that kind of power if your approach isn't on point.
Oh, mid-wall. He played it pretty well, too. That's why we couldn't send
Here's
Jimmy.
the third baseman,
He played it
Randy
like he
Savage.
should have played it.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Oh, did he tie you, Philly? I didn't know what the number was.
Blue Wahoos
I seen that you were
hoping to get on
first.
board first.
Yeah, dude's gotten, what,
About half
two,
of the
3
second
doubles
inning.
this series? That's definitely his second in a minimum.
On the ground to third, Collier. That's out number 2.
Macho is kind of letting us down. So far, Macho and
Down
myself
here.
has not
That's
done well
your
this
stop.
series.
Shortstop, Buford
I don't think
Justice.
either one of us has a hit. That is not okay. Oh, good pitch.
Some great arm action from him to sell the changeup.
One strike.
He said, is it high
Right
enough?
side,
It is.
Stewart. Play made. That ends the inning. So it's no runs on
Jimmy and Duke going to do that.
half, third inning. Digging in
And then
for
we
the
can't
lookouts. Michael Troutwine. And that one fouled off.
Trout wine. Dude, that blue ball's name is the best, though. I'm going to have to write that down and remember that we have that so I can make a blue ball player.
Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just
Batting up
rolling
to
out.
right field.
Next to bat for the lookouts, Ethan O'Donnell. O'Donnell stands at 6 foot even, 190 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2023. Goes down swinging.
Get out of here,
for the
6th round draft pick.
First 2 batters gone in the top of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order here. And now the center fielder, Justice Thompson, rolled out to second in the first AB. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory.
Shut up
This
about
one
your
is
stupid
way
immaculate inning.
and that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double.
Trucker out there
Over
trying
that
to play
one.
baseball.
That's
He's first baseman.
Every hitting coach and scout loves to see just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. This one lifted to center field. Ball.
right.
Underneath it. And that retires the side.
Let's get, we need some hits here at the top of the lineup is what we need.
Bottom
That's
of
how
the
we're going
inning.
to score.
And now
runs.
the DH, number 70.
Right here. This is a good start because if Benny gets on base, we got speed.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to first for the out.
The center fielder.
Stepping to the
Number
plate now
99.
for Pensacola.
Two.
Bong.
Bong.
Grounded out the first time.
1-0.
He's got 17 doubles, says he's tied for third. Oh, Chu just got there too.
And there's a base hit. Around
Yep.
first, hustling for 2.
No, he's going 3. That's a triple. Easy. That's a stand-up triple. There we go.
One away. That's a triple.
So no double.
Great rip on that one to the pole side.
He's
Didn't
first
get
in
too far
triples.
ahead of it, just kept a nice
7,
bat
nice.
through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield.
Yeah, the right fielder almost cut him off. And yeah, he gave him an angle to where he was either going to get it or... Oh, he dropped the ball. I didn't know that. I didn't know that he dropped it. I just seen his hands up on the wall.
Runner at third and one gone.
All right, come on, Philly.
The
Come on.
second
Here we go.
baseman, the
Here we go.
next hit. 0 for 1.
One out.
No score
Let's
here,
get this
but a
run in.
runner at third with one away.
Home run derby right here. That gets you one in here. Yeah, ripped it.
And there's a hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Ripped that. That was a good one. That felt good. I felt that one in the core of the controller.
Might as well have been placed
Bam!
on a tee right down the
That was like 105 off the bat.
pitcher's nightmare. Here's the left field.
How far was it off the bat? 113. Oh, and then I hit 112.
Off balance speed. There's one. On to first. Double
Dude, why can't I hit?
But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0.
I don't know why I'm not hitting. I'm right on it like I
Welcome
should be.
back to Pensacola, top of the 4th inning now. And now, Sal Stewart.
Well, I better shape stuff up in Knoxville.
And there's
For whatever reason, and it ain't got nothing to do with any attributes or whatever, like no features or nothing said, but my dude plays way better on the road than at home, and I don't know why that is, and I don't like that.
punches that one away with 2
I mean, I want to play good on the road, but I don't want to like suck at home. Oh, get him, Macho! Come on, gun it!
Gets it
Bam!
time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Terrific effort at third base. He knocked it down with the dive and got up with it quickly and fired over the first. If he doesn't execute that well, they probably don't.
That was
get
nice.
the
That was a
out.
great play.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Cam Collier. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Hopefully, no hits in the shutout today. That's the
Here's
idea.
pitch. Now a check swing, held up, no appeal here. Nearly cost himself a strike, but he managed to hold up on that pitch way out of the zone.
Snelling's actually looking really good.
2 quick outs in the top of the 4th.
I tell you, this has been interesting because Chattanooga's pitching has been phenomenal, but so is ours. Like this series,
Foul ball there.
this has been a very well pitched series.
Threw that one for strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat.
Both sides. I can't really get anything going on
So he
offense,
got
but
ahead
neither can they.
0-2, but way off. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. We're back here at the ballpark. I'm
All right,
Mike
Jimmy.
Young bringing you the action, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jimmy Big Dog. Got it
pitch.
started a little too early there. Strike 1.
I might start taking the first
He's
pitch. He's
thrown
been
more
throwing
than
some balls. We might
80%
want to be a little
first
bit more
pitch
patient
strikes,
here
which
on the
is
first pitch.
driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one.
No ball, 2 strike.
0-2, rocks and fires. On the ground, right side. Now 1 out.
All right, we're going to take a pitch here with Trucker. This is a mandatory pitch, or a ball. Mandatory pitch. Mandatory ball. Yep.
Slider misses away.
Mandatory ball. I knew it was going to be a ball. They told him, don't throw it and strike until they stop swinging.
That's 2 straight breaking pitches.
He can't throw his slider to Trucker.
This seems
Hit him in the
avoiding
kneecap.
Challenging this hitter.
His normal slider.
Yanked
pitch.
that changeup back. Just
That was nice.
diabolical. The 2-1 is high.
3-1.
There's a strike.
Fine.
1 out and the base is empty.
Here we go.
Foul will see another payoff pitch.
What was it? Ripped it.
Hard should be extra bases.
And Trucker's got a snowflake. And I've got a flame.
In at second with a 1 out double.
And he's hitting it 9-0.
been a tough run at the plate.
How many doubles? 14, man. That's a really heated doubles race we got going on there. All right, dudes, 1 for 1.
First base. That's a great swing. The dude takes a ball, standing in for the second time. And he swings and walks.
Get on up out of here now. Run along. Oh!
The run scores from second.
I had him running, though. I knew that he wasn't getting to that ball. Man. Oh, dude, did he just take the lead? 19. Dude's killing the doubles. Dude, the double machine. Doubling dude.
But all the ground center fielders are able to cover. Nice job to pummel that pitch and get extra bases.
Doubling dude.
So with a runner at second.
That's where Wendy's was invented, guys. Dublin, Ohio.
Randy Savage. 0 for 1 so far. Pops this one.
Macho, man, me and Macho just need to take a seat. We ain't doing nothing for the team.
And there's 2 away.
We ain't doing nothing.
Next up for the Blue Wahoos,
Shame.
Buford Justice.
It's a dang shame.
0 for 1. Rounded out the first time around.
There we go.
Right center should be
There's a
extra
double.
bases.
What do you
And at the
know?
plate, scores on that one. In at second with a 2-out double.
Buford knocked in dude with a double.
That's textbook hitting right there. Didn't
Well, he's only got
run
7.
over or get over
Buford's not much
aggressive.
of a doubler.
He just stayed clean in his swing mechanics.
He's not a doubling man.
A nice base hit.
It's a good shot right there, though. I mean, that's perfect. That's
Stepping
perfect.
in, the designated hitter, number 70. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time.
Oh, good
That
pitch.
one fouled off.
All right, it's good. Good in here. A couple runs in.
Man at second with 2 down. Line drive.
We may not be done.
Oh! They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 4 full. The Blue Wahoos lead it 3-0.
Only 2 hits.
We're ready for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Jack Rogers. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit.
Dude, they made me the center fielder before the ball made it to the pitcher's mound. And it was hit like 12 miles an
Digging in
hour.
for the lookouts, Dominic Patelli. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. With his teammates driving in a pair, he
Come on,
wants
Robbie.
to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate.
Dang, another
and
one.
tap
Come
out
on, make
some
a play,
more
Blue.
runs. Base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second.
Snelly's had
with nobody
a
out.
brilliant game, and we could 1 pitch be
Next to
tied
hit,
now.
Michael Troutline went down on strikes the first time through.
That's a great pitch.
Now
Uh-oh.
flare off the bat and foul ball.
Ooh, that's Snell.
Now a high fly ball to left center. Ball drifting towards this one. And there's
Go,
one down.
go ahead. Come on. I didn't think so, sucker. That's chew with a blue. That's a blue chew. We had a blue chew. You don't want
Now it's
that.
the right fielder, Ethan O'Donnell. Struck out swinging the first time. In there for strike 1. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it. By getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. In for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
I liked it. It's a good pitch. He just didn't swing. That's a good pitch to get him swinging and missing.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. Ground ball right side.
Oh, well, let's just get one.
And very nice.
The way
hit
he
for the out.
stumbled on his knees, I didn't want to risk the throw.
Stepping to the plate from Chattanooga, Justice Thompson. 1 for 2. This one's in the dirt, but the runners do not.
So are you
advance.
considering getting college football this year, dude? Or no? Because KP said, he's going to have it, and we could always play some games like we do now when we try to. We haven't done it in a while, but we've both been busy with what we're doing and,
Second and third,
differentness.
2 out.
Like I said, this is the first time I turned on PS5
Swing
since
and
last
misses.
Wednesday when I
Struck
played the
bat
Red
out,
stream.
And that ends the inning.
But if you get it, dude, we'll play some random, just me and you. Have fun, and KP's going to do that with me too, and we could all play some games. But if we wanted to do an online dynasty, guy, me, you, and KP, we'll pick our teams and just do an online. That would be fun too.
Bottom half of the
Maybe see if anybody else is interested that I know that's got it. I don't know if my brother's getting it or not, but because we probably wouldn't even play. Good shot.
Back up the middle and it gets
We could
through.
say to where like we have to play each other starting like year 3 or something like that, where we have to start scheduling it in. And I think if I'm like the commissioner of it, I could set the schedules and stuff and all that and everything. I don't know. We could agree on who we're what we're gonna do. And it looks like it's pretty fun, but they didn't have it last year, but they've got it now, and it does look pretty fun.
Come on, over to first.
An online
And back
dynasty
in
with
there.
your friends, that's pretty cool. But I'm looking forward to the Camp Crystal Lake. I ain't started. I ain't even turned it on yet.
Breaking
Oh,
through there
man.
for a strike.
All right, we're sending Chew. There's no outs. So Philly's taking here. I'm not going to swing. Let's hope it's a ball. But this is a given here.
The pitch, runner goes.
Nice,
This one
nice.
misses.
Man, that should be 2-0. I mean, it was a strike, but that slider was nasty. All right, stolen base 60.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of the fifth.
All right, come on, Philly.
This one in the air to right. On attack.
Well, you moved him to 3. Good job. Because I ain't hit crap. If I can at least sacrifice, at least I'll do something good for the team. I'm 0 for 9.
The outfielder's very deep. They don't want anything going
I'm
over
0
their
for
heads.
9. Unacceptable.
This
Oh.
pitch popped up.
I went 0 for
Settled
10
on
this series. I can't even knock a runner in from 3. Man, what is wrong with me? Frustrating. That's frustrating. Jimmy will probably hit a home run in the bay.
Threat. Jimmy, big dog. He's got some serious power. Not a big frame, but likes to swing for the fences.
Oh, good
And
pitch.
can really put a charge into one.
Off they go.
2 outs with a runner.
0 for
at
10.
third.
0 for 10. That is disgraceful. There you go.
Ground ball, base hit. In comes the
4-0.
runner from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Good job, Jimmy.
Comes through with the RBI. He put a very good.
Coach, take your jacket off. It's like 99.
Out of the pen, Carson
Number
Spires.
68.
Just trying to keep them in it here.
Carson.
Big Daddy Trucks digs in now.
2 outs.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Now, been a lot of home runs this series, that's for sure. We've kept the home runs down. Jimmy had 2 in one game.
The pitch.
Ah,
That fastball by
dude
the
had
swing
1 in that
upstairs.
first game, but man, that might be it. 3 home
Away from a
runs?
lefty
That's
batter.
crazy.
Of course, a lot of left-handers like to swing when it's down and in. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And misses inside. Big dog leading off first with 2 away.
Well, if Charker gets a hit, that's going to put 2 runners on for Dude. I like that.
Knocks that one away.
Because Dude
and
is
do it
the
again.
hottest hitter on the team right now. By far. You look at what he's probably batting for 5,500 this month, something silly.
Next pitch
There we go.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
If this is a ball, Jimmy will be
His approach
running
at the
next
plate
pitch, which
making
is
it
funny.
really tough on pitchers. He can drive up their pitch count and their blood pressure all too easily.
Oh, got me. Could not catch up. It had movement, and it slowed me down.
Well, they picked
Man.
up 1 run on the RBI single.
Good
It's
job,
now
Jimmy.
a 4-0. On to the top half of inning number 6. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Jacob Hurtubise. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far.
In your face,
That's a good sign
herpes.
for this outing. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Battling here, fouls it away.
He's not going to see that pitch again. Yep, that's the end of
Now
that.
here's the 0-2. Pitch is in the dirt. Just off the outside corner. What a take with 2 strikes. That's a strikeout look.
He wasn't seeing anything inside or fast.
Hitter here in the 6th.
That 2-seamer became
Next to
offline
bat for the lookouts,
when after he
Sal
did that
Stewart.
to it.
Oh, what a great play. Throws to first. And
I honestly
they
thought he
get
caught
the
that in the
out.
air. I didn't realize that hit the ground
Now
already.
batting. Third base.
Digging in for the lookouts, Cam Collier. There's a strike. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there.
The skipper needs to take his jacket off because we're in Pensacola in July
The Lookouts down
during
by
the
4
day.
runs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. There with plenty of time, inning over. So another good inning.
He would have had a heat stroke, or they'd be taking him out on a golf cart. Dude's 5 for 8.
Into this. The 2.
Dude, it says he's 6 for 9. Oh,
Dude, just 21 years old. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games.
that's my bad. I
Not
shouldn't have
looking
swung
good
this.
there.
That was
He may
stupid.
need to choke up or start
My
that
fault.
front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. Pop foul out of
Shoot.
play off to the right.
That 3 for 3 ain't looking too good now. Just swung at 2 balls. Oh, good pitch, good pitch. Yeah, heat stroke, 100%. They're going to be taking him out, that's what I'm saying. They're going to get a golf cart and take him out down in the beach and throw him in the ocean. Cool him down.
Lands foul.
I don't think they
Reset
threw
and
don't
do
do
it
the
again.
strike yet, and I've swung at every. Look at that. That's terrible on my part. That is terrible on my part. Dang it!
Swinging. Leadoff
I can't
batter
bel-
retired in the 6th. Now the third.
Now watch.
baseman,
I'll take a ball and we
Randy
throw right down the middle. Oh, is that what it was, dude? No, that was hockey. I just seen what you said there, dude. Sorry, I missed that. That's hockey. That's not cross-platform. I think college football is cross-platform.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
I think.
Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Here's a pop-up.
But you're right. We need to check that. Like, I don't want you to buy it to do that, and then we can't. So that. But I've got the game. We can check that out now. Yeah, I mean, we can test it.
Gifford Justice will hit next.
Look it up online or whatever we need to. But it's hockey's what you're thinking of, because that's what the big disappointment was. We both got the game for free, so no harm done, but we couldn't play, which is crazy. Just crazy. This day and age. And it's only the mode we wanted to play. Just play now. Good pitch.
He must have been sitting on something off speed.
I mean, yeah, so for the hockey, me and Dude wanted to just play game. Just play now. You know, just pick a team and play. You can't do that in hockey.
On the ground, right side.
You have to play one of them goofy modes
They're in plenty of
where you're
time
playing like on the
end.
world stage
So
and
no
you pick your
runs, no
players
hits,
and
no
it's like
errors,
not
and
even
no
the
one left
normal
on base.
guys and
Seventh inning.
the teams aren't real and so, you know what I mean?
Top of the
It's
7th
not.
here. The batter now,
You can't. Me and him just can't like start a game and
First pitch, just missed.
him pick the Thrashers and me pick the Sharks and play a game. You know what I mean? You can't do it. Play now is off limits on crossplay. Now he can play with other Xbox,
And it's
and I can play with other PlayStation 5, but PS5 and Xbox cannot do a play now against each other, which is just really dumb.
swings and misses.
It's because of the peer-to-peer. Like, see, all the other modes are online modes that use servers that connect it all because it's online anyway.
First baseman, Jack Rogers.
And what it is a play now. A play now is like an internal local mode. And so for Xbox and PlayStation, there's no server. They don't want to pay for extra servers. You know what I'm saying? To just host that one game mode because they think people won't play it. See, that's where we've gotten in
Losing
sports
out there
video
on the
games
mound
today.
right now, with
You know,
7
like
straight set down,
the old
he's
school
in
franchises and just
control.
play now and stuff. They're on the back burner because all these companies, you know, mostly EA, but EA, SDS, you know, any of these sports ones,
Swings
they just care about their ultimate
away now
team.
to start the 7th.
They care about their special online modes that they made and stuff. And Snelling's killing
Dominic
it.
Patelli
They
getting
don't
ready
care
to
about
make a
what
play.
us classic and traditional players that got them where they're at today care about. And we want good franchises and dynasties, you know, and we want play now. I just want to play Dude. I just want to be the Blue Jackets and play Dude and the Sharks, you know. I don't want to play your goofy mode where there's 3-on-3 and I'm picking my outfit and whoa, you almost hit his balls. You know what I mean? It's like we don't need that. I don't want that. Let me pick an NHL team and play. Can't do it. It's goofy. But now I think we're okay on college football, dude.
You
But
had a
we'll
good
confirm.
stretch at home, set for the last half of the seventh, and now the
designated
DH.
hitter.
Number 7.
Because the cool thing about the online dynasty, dude, is we can play whenever we have time. But when we got to the playoffs, we would just have to make whoever's in the league, if it's me, UKP, and anybody else, that, you know, like, it'll be like, okay, you got to wait for this person. They got to finish their season, you know. So we could just tell everybody, hey, try to have your season done by this day. Into the, oh, Lord. Into the month. Good catch.
You know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate put
The only
in
thing that would have
everything.
made that worse is if it was me hitting the ball. Because I ain't got a hit yet.
And now at the plate, Chu Bong. Swings and flares it.
Why don't you drop now?
Fair
Oh, that's fair.
Around first and heading for
He's
second.
two.
The throw in.
I had him going for,
He's in
look
there.
at that. Holy crap.
Having a really nice game here. That's his
18,
second extra base
dude,
hit.
everybody on the team's at
Put it over
18
the
or
infield and
17.
down onto the outfield grass.
Dude's got
Big hits
19,
like that
and
are
everybody's
from
got
above
17 and
hitter.
18. What the crap? He dropped that on the line. Did he drop it on the, like, seriously? Oh, he did.
One
Beautiful.
out, runner at second
All right,
base.
Philly, you need to get a
Stepping the
double.
plate now for Pensacola, number 20.
Philly needs a double here.
Now a laser to second, but caught for the out.
Dude,
That's so frustrating for
it
the
is
hitter.
frustrating.
Tough to accept
Thank
on
you,
line
Ben.
out,
Batting,
not turning into
number
a hit.
13.
If that wasn't double play death, that is
Now a chance for
Crushed.
Van.
me and my 0 for 10 self. I need a home run. Make me feel a little bit better.
And he can't hang on.
See, they even throw nonsense. They don't think I'm even going to. They thought I was going to swing at that. That's,
Runner
now
at
they're just
second, two
disrespecting
down.
me.
You're in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. Late swing, fouled it off.
All right, come on. Hang in there now. Let's finish this off strong. God dang it.
Smoked on the ground to second. Play made, that ends the inning. So no run. We're in the top of the eighth. Leading off, Michael Troutwine. It's ball one. Here comes the
I
man.
didn't realize his energy was that low.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Diddy, has given up homers at a high rate this season. Improving that number will definitely boost the chances of moving up. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage.
I'm not going to get the bat again. I went 0 for 11, guys. That was my worst season,
Swinging
my
and
series.
got the strikeout.
At least it was a 3-game series.
Ethan O'Donnell.
I wouldn't. No, I would have took me out. I'm not kidding. If this was a normal 6-game series, I would have gave my. Since I'm on fire and I'm not in the blue yet, I will be soon, if not already. But I would have gave myself the 4th game,
Tosses to first.
and if I didn't get a hit in that
Two
4th
down here at the
game,
top of the
I was
eighth.
out
At the plate,
100%.
Justice Thompson, 1 for 3.
I did it to me earlier. As a matter of fact, I think I benched 3 of us. I benched myself. I benched Dude, although Dude wanted it, and I benched somebody else. I can't forget. I don't know. Just they weren't hitting,
And that one fouled off.
so almost benched me twice. I just got saved because this series
Here
is
comes
over.
the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a K.
That's
It's
a K. Diddy's dealing.
Pitching for
Back
Chattanooga.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Lenny Torres.
All right, Jimmy, 1 for 2.
This year, so the
Jimmy's been
defense
hitting.
should be active. Big
Oh,
shot
that was
now at the
it.
plate and swings
Man.
for strike one.
That was home run number 34, Jimmy. That was it. That was it.
1-1.
And he's the sidearm. He's sidearm. We just gotta be. We ain't seen his fastball yet, but we got to be a little bit more patient with this.
And the count 1-2.
I actually like guys that throw like this. You just got to get the timing on it, and you can kill them.
Got the hitter swinging for the
The pitch.
strikeout. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired.
Sadly, we won't get a chance to get the timing
And here's the
because
first
this is it.
baseman, Big Daddy Trucks. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Alan Buznitz appears to be getting loose. La Sorsa getting cranked up as well.
Oh, see?
Swing
Oh,
and a
man.
liner foul
I got to
off the
slow
right.
down just a little bit. And I'm going to kill those pitches. Yep, there we
Swing
go.
and a ground ball up the middle, base
There we go.
hit.
That was perfect. Right back up the middle.
So one on now with one away.
All right, come on, dude. Send us off. He's like, whatever, I guess.
Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos.
Send us off with a
is
dinger.
Deuce, The dude.
He's 2 for 3. Ooh. Nope.
Comes up empty
Yeah,
on
that,
the
see, he
swing.
tricked me. He
0-2.
tricked me.
Looks like he might
I
be
thought that
able
was
to
swinging
chase
on
the
down
ball
and
even
coming way down, and
higher
it didn't
after
do
that
nothing.
swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Pitch misses.
Yeah,
Ball one.
seen that.
Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take.
Come on, come on. Nope.
That's out number 2.
Sorry. Well, dude went 2 for 4. You got 2 more hits this game than I got the entire
Runner at
series.
first.
Good job.
Here's the third baseman, Randy Savage.
I bet Macho's even going to get a hit now, just to say he did better than me.
That
Nope.
one in the air to center field. Thompson moving in on this one. Hauls it in on the run. And that's that.
That's that.
We go to the ninth.
All right, guys,
Stepping
this
to
is
the
it.
plate
Let's
for
wrap this one up.
Chattanooga, Jacob Hurtubise.
Okay, I got work to do.
Ball
And
one. Ortiz
Watch this home run derby.
goes 5'11". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he mixes in a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pops this one up. Settles under it. And there's one down.
we'll look at the stats real quick and stuff before we go. Because I am
He's 2
kind of
outs
curious
away.
now
Coming up
where
to the
everybody
dish for
stands halfway through the
Chattanooga,
year.
Sal Stewart. That one finds the zone.
The kid's screaming at the home run derby.
High fly ball down the line and left. And that is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounces this one to the right side. Trucks. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting.
So down to their final out of this one. That one fouled off.
Well, we might have just played 3 games against Chattanooga and gave up 1 run.
Strike 2.
That's what you call impressive pitching. Defense, too, but pitching mostly.
Scott
Got
to
him.
left and
Well, at least I
misses
get to make the last catch. I swear if I drop it.
Gets
All right.
under it for the out, and that's your ball game.
Good game, good game, good game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one.
I mean,
Our
this
entire
was-
outstanding.
You all did fine. I did not. It was disappointing for me personally. There's Philly crushing the ball and knocking a run in. He got a perfect. I mean, Philly just got a perfect. I couldn't even get a mediocre, right? I couldn't even line up a sad. That's a good one. How sweep it is. How sweep it. This was a good catch right here. He did a great job. He's tall for a center fielder, ain't he? He looked like he was 6'3", 4", and it's rare to see center fielders big and tall. It happens, but you know. 4 hits. Nice. Good stuff. Dude went 2 for 4. Trucker went 2 for 4. And Trucker had a snowflake and was hitting that well. All series. I'm going to look real quick and see who's hot, who's not, what's going on, and we'll look at our stats. All right, majority. Next week, them red, white, and blue Smokies. La Flama. Taking the mound. Let me get a save in real quick, like an additional save. This is just my personal makes me feel better save, but we have now 3 copies of this at all times. Plus cloud and local, so technically 6. And next week at Knoxville, that'll be a fun series. Knoxville's really good. When we played them in the beginning of the season, if you guys remember, they beat us twice. We beat them 4-2, but they played us hard. They beat us 4-3, and they beat us. They beat us 4-3 twice, and we beat them 3-0 twice, and then 5-1, 7-1. But if you remember, they had the best outfielders that we've played all year. You guys remember that? They made no bad throws like normal. Like, most AA teams, they always throw that stuff way off center and stuff. Knoxville had the outfielders that was gunning everything in, and we couldn't ever take advantage of the outfield like we normally do. And we did win it 4-2, but they were pretty good nonetheless. Let me see something here. Where can I see... Can I check? Yeah. So Dude's hot. Okay, Dude's got the flame. How does Macho have the flame? And me. See, I don't think the flame has anything to do with how you're playing. I've got the flame. I just went 0 for 11. Trucker just went 6 for 10, 5 for 10, and has the snowflake still. That ain't right, man. It must be something that you just have to wait out, both of them. Jimmy makes sense that he's got a flame based on how he's playing. Jordy's got a flame. Where's Dude? Did I miss Dude? Oh, he's number 1. Yeah, okay. You technically, they're saying you're the best player on the team right now. See, Macho should not have a flame. I should not have a flame. I should be either normal or cold. And Trucker should be normal or flame. So, I don't know. And they said Philly's got the snowflake there. Philly got hits, I think, all 3 games. Maybe, no, 1 game he didn't. He hit in 2 of the games. But he had RBIs and was a factor, at least. I ain't doing crap. See, these guys got snowflakes. They're not even playing. That must be why they have the snowflake. I don't know. I don't get it. I tried to look the snowflakes and stuff up online. SDS that I could find has never officially stated exactly. The only thing I could find that everybody seems to agree with is that if a player has a snowflake and you bench them, they will not get rid of the snowflake. Because putting them on the bench, which this would kind of technically confirm, will get people cold because they're not playing. And that makes sense to real life too. If the coach puts you on the bench for 3-4 days, a week, 2, you're going to get rusty because you're not playing. So that makes sense. So if you're already got a snowflake and you get put on the bench, you're never going to get rid of your snowflake ever. But Philly shouldn't have one, and neither should Trucker. I don't know. Because it drops their attributes. That's sad. All right, let's look at these league leaders real quick. Chew and Jimmy and Macho. Then a trash panda. Then another trash panda. Baron. Cleanstone. Trash. I'm 11th overall, though I had an absolutely terrible, terrible series. Terrible. There's the doubles. Look at that. Dude and Steven Paulini. No, hold on. No, just Dude. My bad. Just Dude. Dude's got 19 doubles, leads the league. Let's check all the other leagues. Oh, okay. Cal Roberts for the Texas League's got 22. What team is that? The what? The Missions. The Missions? I honestly do not know who that is. I don't remember that team. The Missions. Yeah, I don't do much of the Texas League. What, Jimmy? Jimmy, what kind of drugs are you on right now? God of War. Many hit now. Right, exactly, dude. That's what I read too, and it doesn't make any sense. Truckers and Phillies should be fine. They should just be normal. And me and Macho are the two that should definitely not have a flame. I'm pretty sure. I know I went 0 for 11. I think Macho went 0 for 11 or 0 for 12 too. I think we both went 0 for that entire series. Oh. Okay, I know what you're saying. I didn't know what you were trying to say, Jimmy. And they got 25. So dude leads the Southern League. And let's see. Steven. Yeah, okay. So Pelini, Philly, and Chew are all tied at 18. Macho's got 17. I've got 16. The doubles is a tight race. It's a fun one. Triples, Chew's got that. And then Jimmy, you got the home runs. Good job. You did it. You got it fair and square. I'm right. I'm one behind you, but if I ain't hitting, I ain't gonna get nowhere. Dude's at 23. Trucker's at 21. RBIs. I got so many RBIs, but stolen bases. Chew's got 60. 60 stolen bases. KP was 15. Snelling with 4. Dang, majority. You let Robbie Snelling jump up over you on the wins. Ooh, that's Snell. The Snell is above majority. Huh. Didn't see that one coming. The Dirty 30, 1 save over. Oh, that's who we're about to play. So Hughes and the Dirty's going to be trying to beat each other out in saves. KP with the ERA. KP with the shutouts. But there you go, majority. 13 strikeouts away from 200. Which means next stream, majority, you got game 1, you got game 6. You will break 200 next stream. You'll probably be high 90s at the end of the first game. I could see you getting anywhere from 9 to 11. And then that second game, that Sunday game, you should break 200. It's going to be a good season. It's going to be a good season. We got to move to the other thing to see your hits, Jimmy. And you pitched the most innings, too. And all of AA. Good stuff. Majority, you've pitched 133 innings and no other league has hit that. So, you're a workhorse. We like to ride you pretty hard, majority. Well done. All right, Jimmy. Let's go over here and see your... $22, Jimmy. So... not only was I wrong, but you was wrong too. We didn't give you enough. Holy crap, Jimmy's been hit 22 times. Buford's been hit 11. But dude, that's outrageous. 22 times Jimmy's got smashed. And most of them are on the butt cheek. So, you know, you don't really feel it. But you've hit your left butt cheek. Probably looks like a pizza with the welts. Looking like the pepperoni everywhere. Jimmy got that pizza butt. Because he keeps taking freaking fastballs to the cheeks. So let's look at that real quick, actually. Hold on. So Jimmy's 22, Buford's 11. Then we drop down significantly. Chew's 7. Macho 7. Dude is 4. Trucker's 3. Pops is 3. Philly's 2. I'm 2. Benny's 2. And then that's it. Yeah. So really, of the start, me and Philly's only been hit twice. Because I know I'm telling them, like, you hit me, I'll see you in the parking lot. I ain't interested in getting hurt. You ain't hit me with a ball. Sucker. I got a bat in my hands. I'll run back. And once you hit me with that ball, it ain't with you no more. I'll charge the mound. That would be cool if you could charge the mound. That would be fun. Fight, just start fighting. You missed it, KP. We're done, man. Stream's over. We're looking at the stats, but we're like legitimately ending right now. I'll probably be done in a couple minutes. Was there anything else we needed to see, guys? Anything you wanted? Anybody curious about anything? Let's look at errors real quick. Buford and Philly. Some of those are not. See, here's the problem I have with errors. Some of these errors, for both of them, they made an amazing diving catch right up the middle, usually. Back up behind second base. And I go to make the throw, and, you know, the throwing meter changes speed and size after a dive to make it harder, which I get. But if you don't hit that perfect and you make a bad throw after you make an amazing diving catch, it's an error. And the thing is, but if they would have never made the catch to begin with, it wouldn't have been an error. That's my problem with those kind of errors. Because I'm thinking, like, if you're not going to give them an error for not making the diving catch, it kind of sucks that you give them an error because they did make an amazing catch, but they couldn't make the throw too. So it's almost like, don't even try, you know? If you just don't catch it, you won't have an, you know what I mean? I'm not saying don't catch, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I think it's kind of, I almost wish they separated out the errors. They had like a fielding error and a throwing error, which they do have. I know they keep track of that, but they really just counted it as one E. Let me bring it on over here. Oh no, majority. That's not something I'm going to do on stream. I've never turned that game on before. I'm not going to do that on stream because the music's going to hit, which will demonetize me, and I need to go through all the settings. I need to turn it on for the... I've not turned on college football once yet. I've got the game sitting here. So if I turn that on, we're going to hit the music that's going to demonetize the stream and stuff. So we can't do that on stream. I'm going to check off stream. Yeah, because I'm going to have to... I really hope that I think they will too, but I hope the music, the band music from the crowd doesn't start because I'm not going to turn that off, you know, and I hope that doesn't screw us up. Screw the streams up this fall. Have you played it yet, KP? Right here. I just ain't hit the button yet. Look at Timmy Tebow. Look at the duck. You see the duck in their Cartel Tycoon? Whack, whack. And then you got Tim Tebow down bottom right corner. Good old Timmy Tebow. You gotta love that though. They got coaches. You can see some of the coaches in there. We got Notre Dame in the middle. We got Penn State on the right. Got Ryan Day from Ohio State. Boo. You got Lane Kiffin. Like you got all these good. You can see Georgia on the left. Like you got all these good teams and coaches. You got all the good current players. You got and then all of a sudden you got the freaking duck. You got the Oregon Duck just holding his hands up in the air. You gotta love that. He is the best mascot in probably all of sports. He's always been, for whatever reason, Oregon has always done so well on making him be funny. And you know that the person behind it changes, like not constantly necessarily, but it's not like the same guy every game of every year. You know what I mean? Like even like I know Notre Dame switches theirs out pretty regularly. So, but they got, however they do it, it's funny. And like, I love it when they'll have him come out and like one of them little power wheels. You know, the go power wheels. And he's driving out and he'll have like one leg hanging out of it, like up in the air. You know what I mean? And just driving with one hand. And and he's got like chrome. They just do so many crazy and really funny stuff with him. And other teams just don't do it. He's the best. He's the best. All right, guys, that's it. If you guys don't have anything, I think we're done. I will get on football here. We might play it Thursday. You know, like I said, I'll get on before then. I'll go through the music and kind of set that part up. I'll set my settings. I'll make sure it's set the, was it All-American I play on? I think Heisman is usually it's unrealistically tough. You know what I'm saying? The Heisman, you can never find a hole. They never miss a tackle. It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's All-American is what we play. We play one step down from Heisman. So I'll get that set. I'll get the simulation setting set so it's as close to real football as I can get it. None of that arcade crap. And then I might play a game or two or whatever, you know, open a few things up. But maybe Thursday we'll get a stream and play some Chanticleers and maybe get a Notre Dame game in. And like I said, what I'm going to do this year, What I'm going to do this year differently, guys, on college football, that I think is going to make it more fun for you to watch and more, I don't want to say fun, but crazier for me to play is I'm not going, so, last year we had 3 franchises, right, or dynasties. We did the Chanticleers, we did Miami, Ohio, and we had our American Sports Society, right? Well, I used the same playbook, and we did the online Colorado, right, with Dion. I used the same playbook for every team because I learned it, I knew it. So essentially, we were playing the same scheme with all 3 teams, or 4 teams. I keep saying 3. This year, whatever I do, we are using their playbook. So that's going to be really interesting because that's going to change everything. Because that's not just a change of playbook, that's a change of philosophy. It's a change of the entire scheme. But you know what? That's how the school runs it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do, we're 100% doing our Camp Crystal Lake Dynasty. That's with us. That's all you guys are going to be on the team. That'll be fun. And we're 100% doing a Florida International down there Dynasty. And we're going to use their playbook. I'm going to make my own for Camp Crystal Lake. I think that's going to be a spread offense, which is similar to what we did last year, but that's just what I like. And then that third franchise, which I haven't figured out yet, maybe Navy. It might be Navy. I don't know. We're going to use their playbook. So who I pick, I'm also kind of picking because of the playbook. We don't want a good team. We don't want to pick a top team because it'll be too easy. It just will. I'm not going to do Oregon because if we pick Oregon, we'll be running the board. I'm just being honest with you. If we lose 1 or 2 games a season, that would be atrocious. Like, we'll probably run the board mode. So we got to pick a crap team that we need to rebuild over all 4 years like we've been doing. So Navy would fit into there. They're not bad. They're good, but they're not by any means a contender, right? And dude knows what I'm talking about. Navy's good enough right now to where you don't laugh at them, but you don't think they're going to be in the playoffs either. So, what do you mean 3? We did 3 last year, majority. Oh, yeah, I hear it, dude. I was just finishing what I was saying, but yeah, I know that's beautiful, ain't it? No, I'm telling you guys, nobody likes him. If you live outside of New York right now, you don't like that man. Why'd you say? Oh, you said 3 because that was the home runs he hit. Okay, my bad. I thought you meant 3 because I just said we were going to do 3 franchises. Never mind. Yeah, I know. Yeah, never mind. That was a cross-up. The chat was talking about something else, and I did just say the number 3, though, and I thought you were... I'm like, that's exactly what we did last year. It'll be fine. Calm down. Let me show you the stadium real quick before we go. Let me do that. Let's back out. Let me show you the Knoxville. I like where I'm at with it. I'm doing a good job. Trust me, I'm putting some serious time into it. Because this was going to be one of the movies. One of the videos I make. And I would never put a video out there and say that this is the most authentic stadium you can download of the Knoxville Smokies unless it really was. And I truly believed it. All right, check this out. Like I said, it's a whip. It's a work in progress, but it will be done for Monday. All right, here we go. So check this out. My seats were right here. Just to let you know, we had seats right here. We stayed there for about half the game, and then they have the Modelo right here, and they do have. I put the baby. Look at. I know Jimmy's gonna like this. I put the baby on that water tower, and yes, the water tower is right there. They have a Modelo alcoholic thing. These seats are exactly right here. You can look it up. And we sat right here at the bar because it's free. So once you get a ticket, once you purchase your ticket, right, you can come to this area and just if you can find a seat, you can sit there. You don't have to worry about a ticket. So if you get a ticket, you can buy the cheapest seat in the house, and you can come over here and hang out in home run territory, which is cool. And they had these seats right here with the tall chairs. So we ended up sitting. Me and my girlfriend. We were right here. We had the seats. We sat literally. This was the seats for the end of the game right here. It was like right here. If it would quit moving so quick, we were sitting like right there. It won't quit. Sitting right there watching the game. Obviously, we weren't hovering in the air like this camera, but so that's what we had, and we were right there. And here's the creek. Okay, so the creek is right there, and it is this close. It is literally that close to it, and it goes up underneath here, the black, and it goes up underneath the stadium and goes wherever it's going to go that way. And then down here, it's got so many trees, it just literally covers it up right there. That's exactly what it looks like. I got pictures. I stood on this bridge and took all the pictures and stuff. And then it says First Bank right there on the. See, we got the bridge, and what it is, it's got a free walkway. You can start right there, and I'm not done. There's stuff I'm going to put here, but you got a walkway. You can walk around right here. These are actual apartments. They run anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000 a month, right? I think the threes are on the other side, and I think that if you have an in-play place, I think there were $6,000 a month. So people can sit out on their balcony and literally watch it. They could get a home run ball. That's what me and my girlfriend was talking about. That is not out of sight. The problem is it's AA. Their power's not really there, but it would be possible. If a bomb shot like what these guys are in there doing right now happened, yes, balls would be landed in their balconies. And then they got the two bullpens right there with all the windows. And that scoreboard exactly like that. You guys seen me taking pictures. I did post a couple of the ones right here. The foul pole, which I can't do, is actually in play right there. So the foul pole is right here. You can touch it. There's a seat right here, just like this, and you can reach over and just grab the foul pole. Which is interesting because it's normally on the, like it is here, but this one's really not. It's on the other side of the fence. And it's up where you sit. And then the lights are there, but yeah, it's pretty cool because, like I said, you can do your little walk here, and you can stand right here if you wanted to all game and watch a game. And then they had this stuff down there. You had your creek. And then this is exactly how it was. It wasn't a berm. It had some rocks. It was more like gravel. There's no gravel in this game. I put the rocks there because it was rocky gravel. And it wasn't a berm, a perfect green berm. You can't go here. See how there's a fence right there? So it had a fence right here. So in case somebody got in there, they wouldn't fall down in the creek and die. But they have a fence here all the way around. And it's dirt. And they're growing like these little... What I did here is I took the big trees. Because they look just exactly like this. They look like little trees. And then these are like kind of like bushes. And they're just growing it up. They just planted everything. And then they have this Tennessee-shaped scoreboard that says Covenant Health Park. And what I can't do... I put that one there. The entire scoreboard will work just like that from corner to corner, which is really neat. But when the game is happening, just like it is now, that rectangle shows everything, and then they do the home and away up stuff up here. And then what they do in these little squares, like right here, here, and here, is they advertise. You know, sponsorships and money and stuff. So like they'll be advertising here and here, and maybe we'll have the person's picture here. Then all the stats and everything is running here. You have your game ticker and everything happening there. And then maybe this is like, you know, go to Wendy's after the game and I'll have a Wendy's ad or something. But when something cool happens, the entire board turns into this and flashes and jumps around and stuff, it's pretty cool. It's huge too, man. Like when you're sitting right here, I took pictures of it. Like if you're right here and you aim up and I took pictures of it, it's just such a huge looking scoreboard. It's shaped like Tennessee. And then there's a parking lot right there. This is for faculty, like workers and stuff. And I just kind of took the scoreboards or the signs, see, and turned them on and kind of made that like it is and put the black fence like it is, which is cool. So what I need to do, you see I'm at 98%, and the shame of it is there's a gas station and stuff right here I wanted to put. There's a road that's out of the stadium and it goes up right here. And there's a gas station that's pretty prominent because you can see it from right here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room because I'm not done with all this stuff right here that I'll be working on, but it's a cool stadium, and I really like the creek. The one thing I couldn't do is right here. I think it stops like right here. So from like right here and across and all this, there's a net which will catch the baseballs so it doesn't go into water. But if you hit it like right here, or if you hit one over the batter's eye, which is possible, it will go into the creek, and it'll just go away wherever it's going to go. And apparently, it's just like anything else. It can be really low water, or the water can get up to like here. When I was there, the water was pretty low because it hadn't done any. Like right now, with the rain it's been getting, I bet the creek is decent sized. But when I was there, it was pretty low because we got there right as all the storms were coming, and before it had really rained. So I don't think it's going to ever like flood. You know what I'm saying? Because it would take a lot. But the thing is, like, I was going to put this lower, this water, but as you can see, that's the base. That's the bottom. I can't go any lower. You know what I mean? I can't, if I try to put that down, you can't see it because that is the base ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go any lower than what the field is. You're not allowed to cut out, so to speak, of the land. I have to start at field level, and I can only build up. So I had to put the water equal with the field, which is not accurate, but once again, nothing I can do about it. But it looks really good, and it's fun, and it's really nice. Like I said, the pizza, those hand-tossed pizza they got. And like I said, I'm not done here either. My problem here, and I haven't figured it out, there's seats. There's a couple rows of seats right here. But look, I'll just grab a person and show you. I think I'm just going to not be able to do it and tell people, look. Because you know how when you build these stadiums, there's an invisible line from the foul pole to whatever your next crease is. They think that I'm doing this. I don't know why this game does. This is what SDS needs to fix. They think that this right here is in play. See, I need to put a row of seats right here, and a row of seats right here, and a row of seats right here. But the problem is, it's more important to have the integrity of the wall, right? Because if I straighten that out, then I could put my seats in, but now the wall's not right, which means when you actually play here, you're not going to get the caroms off the wall like you should, and technically it would be harder to hit a home run than what it really is, because this is, I'm going to round this off too, I'm not done. But, it's like, that sucks. Because I want to make these as accurate as I can. I don't know why SDS thinks that that's in play. It doesn't let you do any. You cannot put anything. Like I said, like you'll see, it'll get fixed right here, right there, because it does. See what I mean? It draws an invisible line from the corner of play to whatever your next like little chasm is. So that's a ripoff. I don't like it. But yeah, I'm pretty close to done. And this is neat right here, though. We left. This is how we left. So like I said, our seats were over here. And this is Bush's, like, Bush's baked beans or whatever. So this is the special. You can't get in there unless you are a company or a party. Like, you have to rent it out 25 minimum. So these are special seats. And then the Bush's things right here, which I haven't put in yet. And we came in through this way. So we parked like over here. We walked in. This is an entrance right there. And we came in there because our seats, and they have all the concessions and stuff there, which was cool. Our seats were right there. And we, like I said, we spent half the game there. But if I ever go back, and I probably will because the Smokies is cool, I'm just going to buy a random cheap seat, right? We're going to get the cheapest seats we can get. And we're going to hang out at the Modelo immediately when they get 40, and we're going to get a seat, and we're never going to leave it. Because that's what we joked about. She's like, look, we'll just, she's like, we'll use the restroom in shifts. And that's exactly right, We'll leave our stuff, like, at this table, because this was, like, the best seat in the house, in my opinion, right there, if you're going to do it. Because this was right up on the corner right here, and it was great, because you could hang out. And it felt good because you had the little creek going. You could just turn around and look directly up to the scoreboard and see exactly what you wanted. And you're just sitting at a nice top, like a bar top, and you had a great view of the game, and you could get a home run ball, and you had a seat, that you. So they don't have berms. This is one of the few stadiums, if you guys realize that, there's no berm. So there is no grass, no nothing to just sit on. You got to buy a seat ticket in this stadium, and none of them are in the home run area. But yeah, I got to figure out the percentage. I've only got 2% left, and I have so much more I want to do. But I tried to focus on the cool part. You know, the wall's the most important thing. And because that does, if you notice, that kind of moves over here too, which is weird. This is, I think, 15, 16 feet tall, and it darts out real quick and goes all the way over to right here, and then it drops down. So it's like you hit it right here, you got a single, maybe a double, and you hit it right here, you get a home run. Like literally, it's the same distance, but it's a difference of about 8 feet, which is a big deal, from right there to right there. But it's really nice, and I thought it would be cool if you had the money and you lived in Tennessee. Like, let's say you work right down here, and like you got one of them companies that's paying for your housing or something. Like, boy, this is where I would be recommended. That would be sweet. That'd be so cool to have a baseball stadium out your balcony. And they exit on a place that the people can't get to. They exit over here on this side and park underneath and all that, which a fan can't get to, and it's all gated. That's why I put this here. This is all gated off, and it's really nice and brand new. It's not like it's a bad part of town. This is all fresh pavement, but it's all blocked off. But it would be cool, man. That'd be real nice. Sitting right here. If I put my grill out there, sit on the balcony, put my grill out, watch a game in the evening. I'd stream from there. You know what I'd do? I'd set on the other side of the window. I'd set the room up to where the camera was facing behind me, and you all could watch the game behind me. It'd be like it'd be baseballception. You could watch me play baseball while they play baseball. See you, Philly. It'd be double baseball. And we played this series. That would be crazy because, you know, if I played it like waited and played it like each day when it was happening. Modelo. Boop. And that's the Delaney. Same thing over there. It's built right into the park. So look how close. It literally is that close. Like you can walk and just touch it. Built right into it. Good stuff though. But it is a nice ballpark. I did like it. I enjoyed it. Not as good as Pensacola's though. You did that aura, that being on the ocean and the bay, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. But the stadium itself is as good as it's, you know, it's as good as a AA ballpark's going to get as far as commodity, you know, amenities, I should say, what it has to offer and what it's got going on. It's as good as it gets. Pretty cool. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. Good night. Thank you, Jimmy's cat. And I'll be back here tomorrow with the Indians, and we still don't know what's going on with that whole half-season situation. It should be over by now. It's not. So we've got the Indians. I'm trying to think who we play. I can't remember, but I think it's a normal week. I think it's a normal week. It's I do know it's a I don't think we're in Nashville yet. We're playing. It's a 6-game series, so normal stream tomorrow. That's good enough. So good job. You finished up third, Jimmy. Majority second, and dude took first place. Well done, dude. Well done. Natalie fell asleep. No good. No good. I'm going to see if I can check the logs on that, like if it's keeping points and stuff. I believe it's Streamlabs, not YouTube, that's doing that, but I am going to check that out now. So interesting to see what kind of stats it's logging on these chats now that it's recording, keeping track of points and stuff. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. Take care. Good night. I'm going to watch Home Run Derby, finish it off here, and then we'll end this the American style here. So, all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow when we do the Indians.